Hello, fellow homebrewers. JP here, and I want to introduce to you the brand new Brewbuilt X1 Conical Series available at More Beer. More Beer sells the highest standard in homebrewing equipment, and the Brewbuilt Conicals are just that. They're made from mirror-polished 304 stainless steel, and they come with loads of features that you and I have been looking for. They have a full 2-inch bottom dump valve, which will eliminate your clogging issues, while the sturdy base includes 4 reinforced legs, just like those big pro tanks do. More Beer also carries the Brewbuilt line of options and add-ons like casters, pressure kits, and even external glycol chillers. So you can find out more about the new Brewbuilt X1 Conical Unitanks by going over to morebeer.com for detailed videos on the entire line of Brewbuilt Conicals. You can trust Brewbuilt with your next fermentation, and you can trust More Beer to find the right conical for you. Brewbuilt at morebeer.com.
Great beer is about drinkability. Doesn't matter the style.
You guys are like walking beer Wikipedia. That's the first time that you've ever accepted me as a person.
Or you have a fermentation in your gut.
I'm jet propelled at all times.
How many guys do you think that you have the privilege to slap?
Somebody who's never tasted a commercial example, and this is how you know everything about this beer? Please, you don't.
I think that's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit too.
Wow. Are you guys going to arm wrestle?
No.
We're going to teabag fight.
Yeah. You heard of Junkyard Wars?
Can I get another high five, Beavis?
Now, live from the Brewing Network studios in Northern California, this is the radio program for home brewers, craft brewers, beer lovers, and beer geeks. It's your only source for live beer radio that brings expert brewers together with, well, expert drinkers. This is the radio program with a head on it. This is The Session.
Hey, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
On this few days before Christmas, I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, 3 days, right?
I was talking with one of the help here, one of the Hop Grenade help. I don't recall his name, Lupe or whatever. And he was like, why do people hate on Christmas so much? Why do you think people hate on Christmas so much? And the answer is, I don't know, because people just want to be angry. Christmas is a nice time.
It's not even just hating it. There's a war on Christmas. I don't know if you know about that.
There's a war on Christmas. It's a Christmas jihad.
Yeah, elves are losing their lives left and right. It's real sad.
Yeah, they are. Those ton of little elf boots laying around
right.
somewhere.
Yeah, pointy hats. It's awful.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? I'm stoked on the holidays. I really have a good time. And, I used to not when I was young and jaded, but, I realized that none of that shit matters. And, have fun, man. Jeez.
Yeah.
Lighten up a little bit.
I mean, I really like Ebenezer Scrooge. I feel like his life outlook was really what the holidays are all about.
Being rich?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. Oh, keep going. The kid was like 110 when he, had his epiphany or whatever. So it'll be a while for
There's
you, Warren.
time.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is, of course, The Session. This is not Dr. Homebrew or Lunch Meat or Ears Up or any other weird shows that I do. Justin is out sick tonight, so he asked me to step in, and, we're going to have a good time, man. It'll be a little bit of a short show, I think, but I thought it was really important for us to do our holiday show, our Christmas show, before our big break, man. I think we have like 2 weeks off or something, so we're going to come in here, Bev's applauding.
Yeah. Could you imagine us not doing another show before the end of 2015?
Yes.
So could I.
Me too, yeah. Sorry to drag you in here, Warren, from cutting lumber. Fresh from the forest of Indoor.
Deforestation.
Oh, my God. Speaking of Indoor, I saw the new Star Wars movie.
Was Indoor in it?
No.
Oh.
But,
A lot of people saw that.
Or maybe it was. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
Right?
Thanks for not spoiling
doing
it.
that.
Yeah.
The bed's still on it.
I'll tell, and I'm not going to say anything. Don't worry. There's no spoiler alerts here because I'm of the persuasion, I guess, that even if you go Titanic, right? Oh my God, that movie is sad.
Don't tell me.
Already, it's not even just about the ending or specific points. It's just that emotional arc of the story. Where like, oh, the main character has so much like confidence comments, and then he gets swept in. I don't want to know anything about that. Don't tell me if you just say you liked it or you didn't, and if you think I would enjoy it or not. And that's it. That's all I want to hear. So I enjoyed Star Wars. It made up for the first 3, episodes 1, 2, and 3. If you're a Star Wars person, see it. If you like action movies, see it.
I think a good twist would be if the Force actually never awoke.
And if we just kept hitting the snooze button or something.
I'll get up eventually.
That'd be nice. Yeah. It was, man, it was real good. So I'm sporting my hipster Stormtrooper shirt right now.
Celebrating still?
Oh, Bev, are you not on? Hang on. All right.
Hello. Yes, hi.
Hello, hi.
It's like a telephone.
I watched.
Hello.
So I haven't seen any of the Star Wars episodes.
Yeah.
No, I have, but 12 years ago. And so I don't really remember what happens in them.
Right.
Spoiler alert, I did not know, or I did not remember that Darth dies in the last one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
Well, whatever. I think everybody in the world knows that because I asked Sam. I was like, "Do you think?"
Thanks for the heads up.
Well, I was like,
just keep talking. You just saved me
whatever
$25.
Earl Jones, whatever his first name is,
Earl Grey Jones.
Sure.
Indiana Jones?
The guy who voiced him. I was
James
like,
Earl Jones.
is he coming back to voice him for this one? And Sam's like,
he's in it too?
really bad.
Too soon.
That's my whole story.
I did think it was cool they brought back the guy, David Prowse, I think, the guy in the Chewbacca outfit.
Yeah.
And this is the same, that's cool for me. I didn't think that it's hard to imagine them doing that, but they have to, right?
Sam was saying the Emperor is the same guy.
Yes.
So
yes.
They put a bunch of makeup on him before to make him look old, and now he's just old.
Sure.
I feel like
let's stop talking.
Chewbacca is probably the easiest character, or the cheapest guy for them to bring back because he's the easiest to replace. No one's going to know who's inside the suit.
Right. But, look, his mannerisms.
You just got to stand around, right?
You got to stand around, but his mannerisms, I don't know, it made sense, I guess.
His gurgles.
That's true, yeah. God, later on in the show, we're going to play, our kind of, I guess it's a tradition now, our, guess the holiday Christmas carol song. And I found a version of Silent Night. Tasty's bored right now.
We're going to get some listeners on the phone, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, we're going to give away a bunch of shit. It'll be great.
Oh, good.
I found a version of Silent Night with Chewbacca singing. It's pretty amazing.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, that style. I mean, who knows?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's really...
the one, the only.
Was the band from Mos Eisley backing him up?
You mean this band? The Cantina band, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I found doing this show. I found on YouTube someone took the Cantina song, which is my favorite song in the entire trilogy, and looped it for 10 hours and put it on YouTube. So this goes on YouTube. It's just for 10 hours. And I think it's okay.
Is there something burning that we can look at, like a Yule log?
Well, there's that too, the Darth Vader Yule log thing. But no, it's literally it's the same clip over and over and over again. But it sounds good. I don't know.
Yeah. That seems like a worthwhile use of bandwidth.
Yeah, well, look, the Cantina band essentially pioneered Dixieland jazz. Can we just agree on that?
If we're going to be honest,
right?
Well, I would say based on the time that happened, we resurrected it.
Well, it's a long time ago, Tasty. You know what I mean?
A long time ago.
Long time ago, Tasty.
It's a long time in the future in our timeline, right?
Somehow that makes sense. All right, well, let's get the show on the road. I don't know. I never have notes for this segment, so I don't even understand. Support the BN. You can donate on the show on the website. You can use the Amazon link there and do your Amazon shopping.
I did mine.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice.
I still haven't.
Yeah, I'm all done. At 10 minutes to 4, it said, "Oh, yeah, good. You get everything on in time."
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes after, it said, "Oh no, you got to select 1 day shipping for another $27."
Oh, they fleeced you.
Yeah, at 4 o'clock was the cut. I got a phone. Chad called me at 4 o'clock. Or 10 to 4.
Yeah.
I go okay, make it quick because I got to get this order in for the. My personal goal was 4 o'clock. I didn't realize it was a monetary goal as well.
Yeah.
So I got him in under the Brewing Network webpage.
Nice.
I just got an email saying Amazon you can order through tomorrow and still get it by Christmas. You're saying that email is a lie?
If you spend the extra,
I think that's only
premium.
For Prime members.
Oh, are you not a Prime member?
I am a Prime member.
No,
yeah.
Even for next day? Well, I don't know.
No, all the time I checked my card as I was going to make sure, right? Because you put I was buying toys, right? 6 toys, right? And it's because it says it's Prime
with 2 free gifts.
It'll say that you'll go to check out, and it'll say, "Oh, you won't get it till December 30th." And you're like, "Oh, forget that." And so I go back out, forget that item. But the other items are like, they're good for delivery on Thursday, Christmas Eve.
Oh, so some are.
So at 4 o'clock, there's some cutoff.
I think it depends on if Amazon's fulfilling it or not, right?
Right.
Yeah. So then, a minute after I send my order, I get this thing from them saying, "Oh, we've given you this free gift." And they give me like a code to get it. It's for a copy of Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I got that too.
Like, fuck you, Kung Fu.
The first one?
Yeah.
Or the second
I was
one?
like, I want my fucking Prime back. They promised your Prime is. In 2 days, you get your delivery. I had to pay extra for it.
Oh, that was your consolation for not getting the shipping
the
the way
way
you want?
unreasonable and unbelievable.
I didn't get Kung Fu Panda.
Do you want my code?
You want my copy? I'll get it.
Yes.
I was going to tell them to stick up their ass. I'll tell them, do that and take it out.
Yeah.
Send it to people.
Pound it up your digital bum.
All right, take JP's.
Yeah. Well, because the Kung Fu Panda 3 is coming out shortly, so I think they're trying to
I see. Well,
stuff for that.
Those
yeah, right. It's like, here, buy this thing. Well, and why not?
The 3 people are probably giving them a bunch for promotion. Tell them where to put that.
So it might be too late to buy Amazon gifts.
It might be too late, but you never know.
If you pay the $4 extra an item.
If you want the overnight shipping.
Well, anyway, support us on the Amazon link. You can do that. Any feedback you have goes to feedback. The whole thing. Apparently, people in the chat are pouting because this is a non-show. It's a non-show, I guess, if you want to call it that way. That's fine. There's no homebrew. There's no beer information, really. The next segment, we're going to have Scott in, and he and I are going to go head-to-head in the Brewcaster Challenge. I believe this is for second place, right? No, third place.
Third and fourth.
Third and fourth with our barley wines.
So there is homebrew information.
Of course
and
there
it's
is.
A beer show.
But Film Lab Rat's crying in the chat room, so whatever. It's fine.
Well,
he's old.
Delete him.
Okay, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, all the other places. Let's do some feedback, dude. Yes. So we and then I think in the third segment we're going to have play the holiday game. Like
Twitter
I said.
Game.
Oh, there's a Twitter game. Yes, thank you, Warren. Look at you.
Yeah, it's in this seat. It just comes to me.
It sure does. It doesn't come to me, that's for sure. Let me line this thing up. Okay, so so I said that Justin is sick. He's not really sick. He decided to take a jet, the BN jet, and head on out to Hawaii to party with the Obamas. Because that's where they partied for a long time. Yeah. But before he left, he was very nice. He gave us all gifts, and we haven't opened them yet. But I want to know what the Twitterverse thought. What kind of gift do they think that Justin would give us?
He gave you guys gifts?
He gave us all gifts, Warren.
Oh.
It's part of the show bit that I'm doing.
Well, yeah, and I was saying he got all you guys one and not me as a part of the show bit that I was joining in on.
Okay, so...
apparently it doesn't normally come to that chat.
No, it doesn't. No. Right. So what sort of gift did Justin give us before, for Christmas, before hanging out with the president or whatever? Whatever, I don't really care. And I wish this was I wish Justin was here because some of this stuff is for him. This one says, this is feedback, by the way. Justin, on the 5/19/2006 episode of Lunch Meat, you said that you would hang yourself on the air. Can you go ahead and do that? Thanks. Signed John. P.S. Why aren't the Lunch Meat shows on the site?
Oh, on the new website. There's no tab.
Right.
Huh.
I don't know. There you go. This is from Tom Jones, by the way. He says, hey, guys, I think your Amazon Product of the Week segments are working. I stumbled into the shows a month or two ago, and now I'm listening to 1 or 2 episodes a week. I'm kind of broke to directly pay for BN Army status, but I'm now trying to use your Amazon link every time I need to make a purchase. Completely unrelated. I live in Richmond, Virginia, home to the new East Coast Stone production facility. I'm from Virginia Beach, which is home to the new East Coast Green Flash production facility. Is there any chance of being able to get a local brewery on? He mentions a couple, Hardywood, Park, O'Connor, not only for their own interview, but maybe a discussion with folks from these larger breweries that I'm assuming are on the East Coast for their thoughts on coexisting in the same places. And as always, brew on and no sucking it to JP. So I appreciate that, Tom. So apparently these what do you think is going to happen, Tasty, with all these the big breweries moving over to the East Coast, and now the little guys are like, what the fuck's going on?
Well, they're still going to be limited by the number of taps they can be on. So they're brewing for a big region, not just their local region. So
that's true, right?
Yeah. I mean, for instance, we're really close to Lagunitas, and they've got a huge brewery putting out a ton of they're fermenting IPA in 750 barrel fermenters.
Yeah.
I don't see that beer everywhere. It's not like overcrowding, and I'm glad to see it, for $12.49 a 12-pack at the grocery store. I'll drink that all day.
That's pretty good.
Sounds like they're going to have to kick up their IPA game over there on the East Coast.
But I would expect more Green Flash to see in your local market for sure. Yeah.
Okay, this is from Marshall. He says, hey, I listened to the 11-2-15 show this morning where the issues of PayPal security and quick brewing techniques came up, coincidentally. I got an email from PayPal this morning saying my reoccurring payment wasn't made because I didn't have the available funds. In over 10 years of using PayPal, this is the first time security has been an issue. Someone sapped my paltry PayPal account. PayPal has been great. I'm not terribly concerned. Either way, it was weird hearing that dude bring up security issues just minutes after experiencing it for myself. Hope the holiday season is treating you all well. Cheers from Marshall. Yeah, I don't know, man. PayPal. What are you going to do?
Maybe it was hacked because he was listening.
Maybe. I didn't get this gentleman's name, but this is in response to that beer allergy information we talked about a couple of weeks ago, I think, on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he says, hey, Troop, Israeli Brew Doctor here. I was listening to the segment on beer allergies, and I wanted to chime in. I think there's a difference between wheat intolerance and phenol-based intolerances. To the best of my knowledge, wheat intolerance is mainly lower gastrointestinal in nature, or gut and bowel, and phenol-based allergy is upper GI, mouth and throat. I did a little research into this as my wife can't drink Belgian beers with many phenols given off, like Wits, Saisons, and Brett beers. Sour beers that have proper aging allow bacteria to break down phenols and esters to more manageable compounds for human bodies, hence why fermentation is good for you. All the best. Love the show. Great meeting you all last month. So, I don't know if that helps the bro with allergies, but there you go.
I don't remember his symptoms. Otherwise
it was like his wife or somebody. He was like certain beers gave him certain like issues or whatever. We were kind of
but if we knew if it made him farty or his mouth itch, we could tell him which one it was.
Exactly. Well, now we don't have to.
Well, certain beers make my mouth itch, so it helped me.
There you go, Bev. Look at you. This is from Chris. He says, "Dear Brewcasters and Bevo, I just wanted to pass along a heartfelt thank you. Life has been pretty tough lately, and the only things I've been able to count on has been my wife and you guys coming through the airwaves. I listen to you guys every day on my commute to and from work, as well as during my brew days with friends. So apparently his friends don't help him get through shit.
No.
His friends sound like assholes.
Good friends.
Yeah. Listening to the session has really helped me get through some shit lately. Oddly enough. My wife and I are headed to your way for Christmas this year. I told her the only thing I want for my birthday is the chance to visit and have a few pints at the Hop Grenade, which is great with her. Thank you again, and keep the good stuff coming. Cheers from Chris. No, sorry, Chris, you're not allowed. Yeah, man, come on down whenever.
Yeah, give me a text or something.
Text
email me.
What's your phone number, Tasty?
Email me at Tasty at the Brewing Network, and we'll arrange a time to meet up here.
Do it. This is from Steven. He says, hey, guys, hey.
Hey.
Hey, guys, hey. I just went online and renewed my subscription with the AHA using promo code BNARMY. And he says, wicked freaking pissa, guy. Thanks for all that you do.
What?
I don't know.
What did you just say?
Wicked freaking pissa.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. East Coast shit.
Maybe it's Australian.
Like pisser, but whatever. Yeah, he might be Australian, too. I don't know, whatever, man. Brad writes in. He says, I wanted to drop you a quick line as a thank you. I've been listening for a few months now, and back a few episodes, you gave feedback to an international traveler who was coming to the U.S. to hit some breweries. It happened to be that I was going to Southern California a week or so later, so I took your advice and went by Monkish. All I can say is, wow, their beer was hands down the best craft beer I had had in a long time, and my wife loved their feminist ale I brought home. I'm sure that she did.
Typical.
Yeah. Then when you asked her to wash the dishes, she told you to go pound it. I spent a lot of time on the road with my job, and you make the multi-hour drives into Alabama and Florida go by in a flash. Sounds like they need to. If you have a chance to check out some of the beer going on in Huntsville, Alabama as well, I have a great beer environment up there. Thanks, Brad. Thanks for the tip, brah. This is Cody from Canada, International. He says, hey, Brewcaster's been trying to catch up on the last session, and I've been putting in some serious time. Finally got to listen live yesterday, and I woke up with an AHA membership.
Congratulations.
Great show. I used the link on the BN website and the BN Army code when I bought the membership. 2-year digital edition. That's pretty cool. Can't exactly remember what the coupon code was supposed to do. I just wanted to say thanks for all the great info over the years, and I can't believe that JP is still playing Warcraft. And he says, P.S. I'm still stuck back in the 2009 shows, so suck it, Schumann.
He gets 2 free books, I'm pretty sure.
I think so, too, right? Yeah. He'll be surprised when those come in. And last but not least, this is from Josh. He says, Dear Asshats and Bevo.
2 Bevos.
Yeah, 2 Bevos, man. I really liked December 7th show on craft beer marketing. I thought it was interesting to hear about the business side of things. You've done plenty of shows on making beer, but very few on the background tasks of running a brewing business. I'd really like it if more shows or even a short segment could focus on these subjects. In an attempt to bribe into that, I've signed up as a corporal. Keep up the good work. Josh. P.S. A September visit to White Lab. Stop trying to clap, Warren.
I'm thanking him.
A September visit to White Lab showed me how awesome their tasting room is, and the yeast vault sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it did sound pretty cool, man. That whole, what was that? Where like it's like the Kickstarter for yeast.
The yeast vault.
Yeah, or something like that. Like weird off, one-off yeast or whatever.
Yeah, they had thousands of strains locked up and just only using a small portion of them, and so they're putting them up on the website, and people can pre-order them. If you get enough, they'll prop it up for you, and you get it in the mail.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
I like it. Okay, I think what we're going to do. So we're going to have 3 breaks tonight, folks, and they're going to be kind of long.
And they'll happen all at the same time.
So right about now, I think Moscow should be out there, and we should be getting some beers together. So we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we're going to have the triumphant return of Moscow before I crush him with my bar. I don't know. I'm sure. Look, so what we did is both he and I used Pico Brew. We used the same Pico Brew machine. So that took 3/4 of my mistakes out of the equation right there, and we just have to focus on fermentation. And, storage and carbonation and all the other, fun stuff that I fuck up. So, I don't know. We'll see, man. Hopefully, you think Moscow's going to beat me? I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. It's possible.
Hanukkah's over, though, right? So
I don't know. Is it?
This could be your Christmas gift, is me voting for your beer.
Oh, maybe. Can I get a gift receipt with that?
Yeah.
All right. It's the session. We'll be back after this.
You're listening to the Brewcasters. On the Brewing Network.
Since the first time the Brewing Network microphones turned on, More Beer was behind it. More Beer sponsors the programming on the BN because, like you, they love brewing. And like the Brewing Network, they love sharing their knowledge. Morebeer.com isn't just a website to place your next equipment or ingredient order. Morebeer.com also gives you access to free beer information that will make you a better brewer. Go to morebeer.com and click into the Learning Center. You'll find podcasts, technical facts, video tutorials, and more, including access to The Buzz, More Beer's social network of more than 5,000 members. And some of them might even be crazier about beer than you are. Get over to morebeer.com today and take advantage of The Buzz, the forum, the Learning Center, and make sure you're signed up to receive the newest More Beer catalog. More Beer, bringing you absolutely everything for beer making.
Beer tasting games that train your palate, a brewery locator, and the brand new interactive beer style guide. These are just a few of the awesome things you'll find on craftbeer.com. The style guide is a beautiful example of technology in beer. Browse beer style families or turn on the automatic beer style finder and explore beer through color, bitterness, ABV, aroma, and flavor. It's really the coolest way to explore every beer style besides having them all in front of you. Go to craftbeer.com and click on Beer Styles to start the guide. Plus, enjoy the rest of craftbeer.com, the Brewers Banter blogs, beer education, how to host a beer tasting, and the invaluable Draft Quality Manual. Tons of great content that makes your beer better. Visit the new craftbeer.com right now and explore the website that brings you all the passion, camaraderie, and creativity of the craft beer community. Craftbeer.com, celebrating the best of American beer. Ken Grossman of Sierra Nevada Brewing Company says making great beer is hard. Making the same great beer every day is harder. Brewers Publications announces its latest release for breweries of any type and size. Quality Management, an essential guide for brewers by Mary Pelletieri. Proper quality management for small, regional, and national breweries is critical. Whether you are an established business or brand new, learn the best ways to create and manage a quality system in your brewery. This book will guide you in developing a comprehensive program that will grow with your brewery, help ensure quality processes in the brewery, and continue providing great beer for your fans. Quality management for breweries is critical for continued success. This guidebook teaches you to integrate quality management in every level of the operation. It will guide you in developing a comprehensive program to ensure quality processes in your brewery. Quality Management, an essential guide for brewers, now available from Brewers Publications. Learn more at brewerspublications.com.
The 21st Amendment.
Watch out!
Do you like beer? They make beer.
Watch out!
Do you like friends and fun? They make friends and fun.
Watch out!
Do you still like to have a good time? The 21st Amendment.
Watch out!
The 21st Amendment in San Francisco, located at 563 2nd Street, 2 blocks from the building where baseball is seen and played. Try their beers in the pub or try them in the can, featuring
Monk's Blood.
Made with real monk.
Watch out!
So why not have the best time of your life? Go to the 21A and Sean O'Sullivan will personally greet you with a can of
Monk's Blood. The 21st Amendment.
Watch out!
This advertisement is not in any way affiliated nor associated with the 21st Amendment Bar and Pub, nor its subsidiaries or affiliates. This telecast is not copywritten by the 21st Amendment for the private use of the Brewing Network. Any use of this telecast without Jamil Zainashev's consent is prohibited. Suck it, JP.
Your support of the Brewing Network means everything to us. We couldn't produce shows without you. And we love giving you something extra for that support, like Brew Your Own magazine. You already know it's a great brewing magazine full of recipes, equipment how-tos, discussions of beer styles, and brewing techniques. Whether you're new to brewing and just starting out or you're an old pro, you'll always learn something from the articles in Brew Your Own. Plus, there are amazing special issues like plans for building a Brutus 10 system, 250 classic clone recipes, and the Homebrewer's Answer Book. Brew Your Own magazine and BYO.com are awesome resources for any brewer, whether for yourself or as a gift. When you subscribe or resubscribe from the Brewing Network homepage, you directly support programs like this. Get a great magazine and support the Brewing Network. Subscribe to Brew Your Own right from thebrewingnetwork.com.
Marin Brewing Company in Northern California has been making award-winning beers for more than 25 freaking years. Today, I want to tell you about their new 12-ounce cans of Mount Tam Pale Ale. The good stuff. Mount Tam is bright gold, 5.5% ABV to keep you feeling good, and has been winning awards since 1989. If you're visiting the Bay Area, get your butt out to Marin Brewing Company. They pour tasty beers and serve great food every day until midnight. Come in for a tour, stay for the food, and pick up a 6-pack of cans of Mount Tam Pale Ale to enjoy at home, camping, biking, or whatever the hell you do. Owner Brendan Moylan has this to say about Marin Brewing beers.
It's freaking awesome.
Marin Brewing has won more than 100 gold medals in international competitions. Check out MarinBrewing.com for all their award-winning beers, food, and merch. Marin Brewing Company in Larkspur, California. Award-winning taste, refreshing finish. It's freaking awesome.
Brewcasters are back.
888-401 beer.
Whatever.
All right, everyone, thanks for sticking with us. As your reward for sitting through such a long break, I play a little boys club from Ween, a little lunch meat flashback. I guess the feedback really got to me.
The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah, Bev's like, what is this? I'm like, bro, it's fucking boys club, bro. It's a little bit of Ween. That's terrible.
She's not in the boys club.
I'm not in the boys club, and it is terrible.
Boys club. Boys club.
You were enjoying yourself.
I like the song. What do you want from me, man? I don't know. Listen, before we get to the Brewcaster Challenge, I want to tell you guys about what's happening over at grogtag.com/Kickstarter. You know, the GrogTag folks, they do the customizable, reusable labels. They also have tasting mats and coasters and bottle caps and just anything you want to do to trick out your homebrew. Well, they kind of have the next step in personalizing that homebrew, custom tap handles. These things are seriously cool, man. They're designed to be modular, so you can pick up one base and several toppers and the print, whatever you print on it, it can easily be rotated between different tap handles. So you just unscrew the topper, leave the base on there, and just kind of float around. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And just like their other products, of course, you can use your artwork or upload your own, and you can get really creative. And if you have your own custom label and whatever, you can throw that on. Since and we all know, I guess, people who have used the GrogTag products, they're very high standard. They work really well. I mean, reusable labels that you peel on and off, they gotta be high quality to withstand multiple uses, right?
Right.
Well, I know that they were checking out these tap handles and really working on the past few months, different shapes and sizes and all that kind of stuff. So you can feel pretty confident that you're going to get a really high quality item, man. And the printing is going to be badass. It's just it's pretty awesome, man. So grogtag.com/Kickstarter and check out how you can help this project a reality. Make help.
Oh, so it's not a current product. It's
Right.
They're trying to get it going.
Yeah, it's on Kickstarter. Gotcha. So, and then of course, like anything on Kickstarter, you fund something and you get a cool reward. You can get like multiple tap handles with different bases or whatever, or like free coasters, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Check them out, man. Help support these people because they support us, and it's a really rad product too. I'm kind of excited to get some actually.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Moscow's back. Moscow, what's going on, dude?
I think my beer has a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do.
I like Scott, and just right to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just do this.
Oh,
and,
you tried them both?
I haven't tried them both. So what we have here, we have our barley wines. Now, when did we brew these? Well, here, I think I can tell you exactly, right?
Mine was October 19.
Yours was October. Mine was 10/16.
As I was explaining to Aaron, who was peeking over, bartender Aaron was peeking over my shoulder and going, man, are those your brew notes? That you're covering all your bases. And I said, no, it's just the Pika brew. The recipe builder makes you look like a genius.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Makes you look really organized.
It does. Keeps track of everything for you.
Yeah, and then there's no, forgetting your shit, right?
Exactly.
Well, you can just log right on, and it's all right there.
That's because it is doing everything for you also.
It is.
You aren't doing anything.
Yeah. So here, while we're talking about this, I want you guys, so we have Warren, of course, as a judge.
Still.
We have Tasty, of course, as a judge. And then we have Lupe, Aaron, as a judge as well.
Yep. I'm ready.
Wow.
The whole show prep, he's like, man, I could be your guest, and I'll be your guest or something. I'm like, yeah, sit in, man. And then he's sitting there, he goes, I'm really nervous, actually. I'm like,
I am nervous.
You should be.
There's no reason.
Yeah, you might get cut after this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Aaron,
not like physically,
ashamed
but
of you.
Beverly, what should I say? Should I say something?
No, just don't talk.
Come on.
Come on, feed me lines, man.
As little as possible.
I think I need to try this beer first.
Yeah, so why don't you guys try the beer, keep everything to yourself, and then, once we're done talking about it, we'll go through and we'll declare a winner, which really isn't a winner, right? Scott, it's third place, third and fourth.
Oh, well, it's
right?
first place loser.
Right.
Is really what it is.
Well, no, it's even second place loser.
Second place loser.
Because the loser of the first round would be second place.
Or does he get thrown? Does the loser of the first round, which is the actual true winners, does he just get thrown out because he sucks?
You either have people that have only won, only lost, or won and lost.
Right.
JP and I have won and lost.
But the two people competing for first place, the loser of that competition would be second place in the competition.
But they'd be
they're the first
and
loser.
second place. We are the first place loser. You see?
Well, I think second place is the first loser.
It's third and fourth. Wait.
I have a T-shirt that says something about that, and then something like "Don't fear things."
It's a no fear shirt, right?
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Look, let's let Justin figure it out because who cares?
Right. He's listening,
right? Some
right?
good beer. Yeah, sure, man. Why not?
You guys are both losers. You're using the Pico system.
What? Is it? We're not real enough. We're not using a
cheating
system.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's a set it and forget it.
No, well, it's a set it and forget it, sure. But look, man, the whole point of this because
I cheat because I can have a repeatable process. I can make the same board over and over again.
Right.
That's the same thing, right?
Well, look at Aaron. He's like, man,
I feel better now.
He's coming in here trying to make a statement.
Man, if you don't
exactly.
If you don't sew your own
Picking
clothes,
sides.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at you, Mr.
He's just goofing on us. What a jerk.
Am I cheating as an artist because I buy my oil paint instead of make it myself?
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
No, you're not cheating.
No. All right, Scott. Well, run down your recipe real fast. And let's do some memory refreshing here. Huh?
Yeah. All right. So my malt bill consisted of 2 row as the base. That was 7 pounds, 13 ounces. I had American Crystal 15. I had 5.44 of that. 5.44 of corn sugar. I had 5.44 of Crystal 80. I had 1.1 ounces of British chocolate and 1.28 of Crystal 120.
All right, what about your hops?
That was Magnum for the bittering at 60. That was 1.1 ounces of that. I had Centennial, 1.5 ounces of that at 1 minute. Also at 1 minute, a half an ounce of Chinook.
Okay. And let's do numbers right now, right? Why not? What did it start at?
It started at 1.113 on the nose, which was the predicted gravity, which, again, it's easy to hit your numbers when an amazing machine does it for you.
Yeah.
The final gravity, that was the challenge because that was in my hands. I came up 2 points short. I was supposed to finish at 2.7, and I finished at 2.9. So it's too sweet.
Okay.
But in this beer, I don't know that it would be detectable because there's already so much sweet, so much bitter going on anyway in both of these beers.
I think in general you shouldn't sweat 2 points as a home brewer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's regardless if you control your mash or not. I mean, you control it with the pico, but you know, if you're doing it all grain without the pico traditionally, or even with extract or whatever, it doesn't matter. I mean, who cares? 2 points is 2 points.
You know who cared is Doc, because when I ran it by him, I was like, "Hey, Doc," I called him up. I was like, "Hey, I think I finished a little. I think I didn't quite finish out all the way, and I'm kind of worried about it. Is there a way to should I pitch something else, or what do you suggest?" He's like, "Well, what are the numbers? What's the damage?"
Right.
And I was like, "Well, it's supposed to finish at 2.7. I think I was 2.9. He was like, "Oh, baby. Oh, okay. You need to boil some water, and then you need to dilute it." And then he gave me a whole, which I did none of it, but I did come up. But it's a big deal to the experts, because that makes a difference if you're really attuned, right?
Well, yeah, and Doc is highly detail oriented anyway, so he wants to just fix it to make sure it works. But you're fine, dude. Don't even worry about it.
And I think it's kind of proportional to the intensity of flavors. Like in a barley wine, you have big, strong flavors, and there's also a lot of alcohol, and so the alcohol can kind of compete with some of the residual sweetness. Versus in like a pale ale or a pilsner or something, those 2 points might be noticeable. It might not make it. It might not take it from a great beer to a mediocre beer. Yeah, but you would probably be able to notice.
Oh, really? You think
2
so?
points, yeah.
Really? Do you think you'd be able to notice it more in, say, a barley wine? Versus like a pale ale or a porter. Or does it matter? Is it just 2 points is 2 points? It doesn't matter the style.
Oh no, I was saying it would matter more in a pale ale porter type beer than a barley wine.
Okay, but you'll still be able to taste it. Like, could you tell it needs a little bit more fermentation? Or
I mean, there's one that I would say it could use some drying out. I don't know if it's Scott's or yours, but there is one that it could be drier, but it's okay.
Okay.
So the
fairly
general
typical probably for barley wine, right? Hard to find one that's sweet.
What do you mean?
We say it's a little sweet. I mean, it does just that. Real typical. I get those barley wines.
Oh yeah, like it's not out of character, out of style necessarily, but just personal preference would be on the drier side than on the sweeter side.
Okay.
Well, I wonder too. These are really young. As these beers age, and you drink them more in their target. Whenever they're in their prime, these are going to get even sweeter, right?
Right.
And they're already, it's borderline. So that's really where it starts counting, is when you drink it when it's supposed to be drunked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drinked it on.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't brew this shit at all. I had no idea, and I can pretty much guarantee you've never done this before. You just got it right. Yeah.
If you dry it out really well, they taste amazingly. Like at 4 and 5 years.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They don't taste that sweet. There's something about it. I think the alcohol offsets the sweetness. It's pretty bare by then. Hops are all gone.
For sure. Well, and they should be. So we had to brew an American-style barley wine, which, from the style guidelines, is a little bit more hop forward, right? A little bit more bitter, a little bit more in the aroma kind of thing. And it sounds like you accounted for that, Scott.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, so does that mean that American barley wines you should drink them a little younger? Or
No. They're aged.
No.
So, year at least a year typically.
Oh, no, seriously. If you buy, Sierra Nevada Bigfoot and then hold it for 2 years, it tastes like an entirely different beer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Who are you
better.
right now?
I have some.
Who are you giving beer advice, aging advice?
I know.
That's happening.
I know two things.
Target.
That was
the
one
Target
of them.
website is down.
Yeah.
So.
The other is
No, it's not.
macaroni and cheese.
Bacon wrapped hot dog with macaroni and cheese and bacon sprinkled on it.
Yeah.
It's good any holiday.
Great.
It was hella good.
Thanks, Beef. And I was going to also say that, some taste better after 2 years, but you got to try them as you go. If you've got 12 of them, check it out because they get better over age, and then sometimes they fall out too.
How does it work with Bigfoot? When you see it on the shelf, Is it already 6 months old? No, you have to do it yourself.
I think it's fresh because some people like that. I always go back. There's a guy I used to know at Moorbeer. He's a big customer, a big home brewer called Jim Rossi, and cool dude. And he would brew barley wines, and the keg would be gone in 3 weeks.
Wow.
Because he likes that kind of in my opinion, that harsh, young barley wine flavor.
It's like quadruple IPA, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not aged. He would brew it fresh and then drink it in 3 weeks.
He would keg it, and then 3 weeks after he kegged it, it would be gone.
Wow.
So I think it's just personal preference, and maybe Sierra Nevada kind of just either knows that, or maybe it's more likely they just don't want to keep the beer around, taking up space.
Yeah. Some of the smaller liquor stores will age stuff like that, but they'll usually mark it pretty clearly so and it'll also be more expensive than the new stuff.
Right.
Like Monument Liquors here in Concord will age things like that. I don't know necessarily barley or Bigfoot, but I have seen cellared stuff that they've aged themselves.
I don't know about that. Well, I like to be in control of my own shit, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's my recipe. I did 12 pounds of British two-row pale, 12 ounces of German Munich, 4 ounces of British Crystal 50-60, and 8 ounces of British Crystal 70-80, which comes to like 13 pounds of grain or whatever it is.
Okay, we got not one grain in common. Love it. Totally different.
And then for hops, 1.5 ounces of Chinook for 90 at 12%, 1 ounce of Centennial, 10.5% at 30, and then 1 ounce of Centennial at 10. So then what else I did is I did essentially a double mash.
Yes, I got around that in another way. But
okay.
Describe yours first.
Okay, so in order to get this high gravity, so my gravity was, and I think I hit it right on, to be honest with you, I didn't really pay attention. It was supposed to be 1.1075, which to me is astronomical. I don't think I've ever made anything that big. But there's, in the Pico Brew, it has limitations. It's 2.5 gallon batches, man. So if you want 2.5 gallon batch of a giant OG beer, you either have to add DME, which I didn't want to do, or you can do one mash schedule, and then the unit drains, and then you empty out the grains, and then you put another fresh set of grain in, and then you remash with your wort.
Right, because it only holds so much grain.
Right. Yeah, and man, the protein break was just everywhere. It was amazing. Like we had a lot of good. It was cool. It was a really neat thing to do. A really neat thing to see. So the first mash was for 30 minutes. I think I did mash for 30 minutes each. But yeah, it was cool. So how did you get around that?
I just started with less water. Because basically I knew no one was going to want to drink this beer.
Yeah.
And we're just, it's for this competition, and it wasn't like the staff is going to be clamoring to try it when it's over. So I'm not going to have anything to do with it anyway. And so I started with 2.71 gallons.
Okay.
And then the final I ended up with just under 1.5 gallons of finished beer.
Okay, that's it. Well, that's smart. So I started with 3.68 gallons,
which is that's the standard starting.
That would be the standard for the finish of 2.5. And I was talking on the forums a little bit about seeing how people have done this before. I'm sure they have, and they said add a little bit more. So I think maybe I got a little bit higher, but I think it worked, and I think I got about 2 gallons. There was a little bit more left behind.
So what are you going to do with the rest of yours?
Probably serve it to my friends who are drunks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick.
What's up, girl?
What's the batch size on Pico Brew?
2.5 gallons. Yeah. Okay. 2.5 gallons. Which, look, for something like this, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we're warming them up.
What'd you ferment yours with? 001?
I fermented with White Lab's San Diego Super Yeast.
Okay, so we did the same yeast, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Rip right through it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
Good stuff.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked about it, man. All right, are we ready to talk about this beer? Well, I guess we're going to give our final numbers, like which we prefer.
Well, we got many less judges this year.
We do. We only have 3.
Or not this year, but this competition. I think in every previous reveal we've had
5 or something,
or at least.
Well, and that's the problem with having someone hosting the show who also has a beer in the stupid competition. Because now I can't. I'm not going to vote.
Yeah.
Well, right. So you're out, Justin.
Right. And Doc is not here.
And Doc's not here, and so we brought in Lupe.
There is a guest
for a tie for our tie vote. So
a beer expert.
So, but we didn't vote on our own beers last time, did we? On our own competition?
No.
Yeah, the competitors don't.
No one's ever done that.
Yeah. Although we could.
I guess so. We could do that with like Chris.
I would definitely vote for the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like Chris Klein in election, like he doesn't vote for himself because it'd be too arrogant, right?
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't have voted for myself either.
Okay, are you guys ready to go? You guys have a
What do you want me to put?
clear
We have
winner?
numbers in a hat, or we have to declare our allegiance publicly here?
Yeah, I mean, might as well, right?
It's fine.
It's Tasty, Beardy, and Lupe are the judges. Three opinions. Wow.
Well, Bev didn't want to do it, so
fine.
I can
This
do
is
it.
why they.
Sure.
This is why they came up with closed.
I thought you were sick.
Election booths.
Here, Beav, you want to
now we
take
got to
over the
get
rest
another.
of mine?
Now we need another person.
Well, the problem is now if it's a tie,
Yeah.
So.
Forget it. You're out.
Yeah, we don't have you here.
It's okay.
It
I'm
was a
sick
good idea
anyway.
like an hour ago.
Aaron, why don't you start, man?
All right.
So just let us know, one or two, basically, and then afterwards, I think we can talk a little bit about
you
them.
just want to do the numbers right off the
Do
bat?
the numbers, and then we'll reveal who's.
I think so, right?
Let's just go ahead. Here we go. Drum roll. You don't got it.
All right, for me, I'm going to say the number 2 is the winner.
Okay, number 2. Tasty?
Number 1.
Number 1, and Warren?
The darker one is number 1, and the lighter one is number 2.
Yes,
that's correct.
Number 2 is the winner.
So here's the problem: do we know who poured these beers?
Austin.
Oh yeah, do none of us know?
Our staff.
Would
Is
you
he the
mind-
only one who knows?
He's the only one who knows, I think.
Hey, number 2, everybody!
Let's go find out. Yeah, so number 2 was.
Yeah.
Well, based on the recipe Scott gave, I think his is number 1.
Yeah.
You think his is number 1?
Scott talking about.
Well, I guess we could have figured that out, right?
Yeah,
That
the
was
recipe.
kinda
That's why we
harsh.
should do the recipe now.
Number 1's kind of harsh.
Okay.
Tastes a little bit like cardboard.
Okay, so a little oxidation, maybe.
Yeah, number 2's got a nice caramel-y
Okay,
body going. It's on its way to being.
it's on its way to being good. All right,
Out of
Scott.
the two, I mean.
Scott has the official winner here.
So it was 2-1 in favor of number 2.
Yes, sir.
Number 2 was brewed by JP.
Oh wow!
Hey.
Wow.
Third place.
I got a vote though.
You did?
Yeah.
Got a
It
vote.
wasn't a shutout.
And it was Tasty's
From
vote.
Tasty, yeah.
I'd buy your beer.
I think that makes me the forgive me, Warren. And
Don't go there. Don't go there.
All right.
Okay.
So sorry, Aaron, you were saying.
I was just saying that number 1, it's on the harsher side. It's kind of cardboardy.
Okay. I don't get it much cardboard.
There's a bit more fusel alcohols in number
Yeah.
1. It finishes with some strong alcohol notes.
Okay. What temperature did you ferment, Scott?
69, 70,
Okay.
68. It was within 2-3 degrees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like at 62.
Oh, much colder.
Yeah, I crushed it for sure.
You think that is a contributor to why mine has hotter alcohol flavors? Just higher temp equals
think
hotter
so.
alcohol flavors?
I think it can.
I don't know if they're higher or just more exposed. Like right there.
Oh, okay.
Not blending in yet.
More
Or maybe it's
in your
just 2-month-old
face.
beers.
Well, that's the other problem is we're drinking
Yeah, they're
barley
young.
wines.
Well,
But
I judge mine in that context, actually.
because I think so. Like if your fermentation cabinet or whatever says 69 degrees inside in the beer, it could be 4 degrees higher.
Yeah, sure.
And so 74, 73 is probably too hot for a barley wine.
Well, in the room,
Yeah.
it was like 65. I'm accounting for that when I
Oh,
say
okay.
it was 68, 69.
Yeah, so you got a little darker. You can kind of taste some of those darker malts, but I think it's pretty good, man.
I think they're both pretty good. They're both pretty drinkable
Yeah,
considering that they're young
I
barley.
like both.
Right.
Yeah, they're both young.
Tasty, what about you? Why don't you give us a couple critiques on this?
Okay. They're both. What they had in common was they're both a little bit cloudy. Either gravity failed or wasn't any use of findings or anything like that.
No, I didn't use any findings.
So,
no, not at all.
I thought gravity.
Yeah.
And then the number 1's on the darker side, but I still think it's within style. I never judged the Barley Wine Festival in San Francisco, but I've stewarded it, and I've seen all colors of barley wine. Both have great carbonation. You guys did a great job bringing that to.
Do they? Because I thought
here
it
at this
sucked.
point. It's hard to do.
Mine's essentially flat.
No, you got some.
Well,
which
a
is
little bit, but
that's good for.
I think both of our carbonations kind of suck. Scott has a little bit
they're
more.
fine.
He has a
I
little
assume
bit
they
more.
poured them out.
If you move it,
Really? I
think so.
I think it's the way they were poured because in my set, yours has more.
Oh, probably these dirty glasses. No, I'm just kidding.
No, they're fine in carbonation for a barley wine.
I mean, what did you do? Because I filled mine up off the keg it was in into a pitcher, and then I poured the pitcher into a.
That would explain some cardboard issues. Yeah,
And that was last week.
What did I do? Well, I'll be honest. So I kegged it and I carbonated it right away, and I had it in the fridge for a couple days, and then I had some leftover wedding beer, for like a half barrel, that I had to pull everything out of my kegerator to throw in to kind of run through the beer, and I kind of forgot about this competition until 2 nights ago, and then I was like, oh, fuck. So I had to pull everything out, and so basically the beer wasn't carbonated. So I had to force carbonate at like 30 psi and shake it every now and then, which maybe is a little white. Yeah. And then I just put a hose.
Alcohol does.
I just put a hose directly to the faucet and flushed the growler with CO2.
Yeah.
And then just filled her up.
I guess both beers
You
taste
stored
great.
it cold, correctly? Or correct?
Well, it was in my garage, which has been, because I was like, look, it's fucking cold. It's going to be fine.
Cellar temp.
Yeah,
I think it
it'll
would be
be
an
all right.
advantage to store it warmer or cellar temps.
Somebody asked that's exactly the chat room question. They wanted to know if you stored it warmer to stimulate aging.
Right. Fluctuating temperature.
No, I didn't stimulate anything. You can ask Taryn about that.
I think we were told not to do that. I think didn't that come up on the show? Like, hey, would this help? And everyone university was like, no, don't do that.
Yeah. I think because you do way more damage than you would anything.
No, if you do it at kind of constant temperature.
Well, yeah, Tasty, you thought that was a good idea.
No, I've got a couple of barrel beers that I've got a hold of. Like I did like a share of a barrel, and I got some beers. I'm letting those sit out to simulate, aging.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At some point, I'll taste them and think they're getting better. I'll let them age longer. If they're getting worse, I'll bottle them, put them in the cooler,
chug them,
and drink them. I'll check those as they go too.
What do you think is the point of no return for when it would start doing more harm than good? What temperature? If somebody wanted to do that,
It depends on the beer. I would like
warm.
to keep it like below 60 or below, so more like cellar than.
Okay, so not.
But you could do,
So not not what I think anybody would consider warm.
Right. No, well, room temperature would be warm, I think.
Yeah. So like 70, I wouldn't do it at 70 or
Not
anything like
typically.
that.
And then usually that implies you're in sort of an up and down environment. You don't want to do that because there's still some metabolic stuff going on, and if temperature would affect that adversely, I think.
Well, then I guess inadvertently I did. I don't know, but I mean, it was been cold for like 2 weeks.
I think that would add
fine,
to the character
right?
of your beer for sure.
It fluctuated, but it didn't get up above 60 really.
Yeah. No, it was freezing. Yeah. So I think I'm right.
Oh, no, you're
I didn't cheat. Are you going to cheat?
You're fine.
Yeah. I'm the winner for sure.
You're disqualified actually.
No, it sucks. You sell it where you want to sell it. There's no rules.
Okay, so
anyway,
I did
I did taste your beer.
Let's be honest.
And I tasted what I liked about number one is that in my mind I can play it forward a ways, and in 6 months, 12 months, I think it's going to have the balance that I'd be looking for in a barley wine. It's got a lot of malt character and malt aroma. I got much more out of that beer than I did out of number two. And I thought number two was a little malty sweet for its age. In a barley wine, I really want it to be hop forward at this point. I mean, you just got to go the distance.
Even 2 months? Well, 2 months or so? Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's a little sweet for me. And that's
because I remember tasting it. I don't know if yours was this way, Scott, but with the Pico, you can do that little medical syringe in the thing in line and pull out a little sample. And I was tasting it the whole time, and I was like, "Wow, this is fucking bitter." And I was actually really nervous about that.
During the mash, you mean?
During the whole entire cycle, but during the cooling cycle, I was like, "Wow, this is." I was actually really, really concerned about it, but it seems like a lot of that really dropped off.
And I didn't try that. Well, which one's more bitter now? One?
Tasty? You're the bitter.
Well, no, one's more bitter. Yeah, one's definitely more balanced towards bitter, yes. Two is definitely on the malt. Maybe, when I say malt, I'm talking about a malty aroma character, taste. And also slightly sweet, too. I mean, there's a little bit of...
I think I get more hop bitterness.
You get them side by side, you don't get it...
I think I get more hop out of mine, I think.
Really?
I think the IBU level is pretty comparable.
Yeah.
I just think that number two, yours, JP, has more crystal malt in it. And so you get those caramely flavors that make it seem less bitter.
Scott, what was your IBU, theoretical IBU target?
95?
Yeah,
you must have been in the same range.
Mine has a bitter finish.
Mine was 109.
Oh, man.
But, that's theoretical. So we're, in my opinion, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the total amount of hops you used? I know the style.
I don't know, man.
I mean, plus at that point, the gravity is going to be impacting the hop utilization. So
3.
Okay, I was at 3.1. Interesting, and you got more, huh?
Well, I had everything in double digits. I had Centennial was at 10.5 alpha, and then Chinook was at 12.
I see.
And I thought about dry hopping, but I didn't do that. Anyway, Tasty, sorry.
I wouldn't dry hop it, barley wine.
No, yeah.
You know what's really great is there won't be any of this beer around in 6 months to try and see if Tasty was right. So I'm just have to assume he was right.
Just give it to him.
My beer would have been better later.
Right. Yeah, I have to drink it that way. Because, I'm judging it too soon, right? We should have this a year from now.
Right. Well, I don't know who picked the style.
Well, it was
the hop grenade jerks.
Oh,
yeah, Kevin. GM Kevin.
Yeah.
Well, they're both great beers. I applaud you guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Were we judging based on what they taste like now, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Future theoretical taste.
Right, yeah. What I imagine this beer could taste.
Which, again, I think makes me the winner.
If this beer was brewed totally different by somebody else, number one could have conceivably won.
It could be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Not to belabor the point, but when you make a barley wine, you're making it for consumption.
Yeah.
Down the line.
I totally agree.
Down the road. So
yeah. You
when
need
you
to
taste
formulate
it
the recipe that way.
on the first day you brew it, you have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, you got to think about
and you got to think about that on 2 months afterwards too.
And I think, with that in mind, number two, I don't think would taste. I'd be surprised if I would vote for number two a year from now.
Sure.
Assuming that number one didn't oxidize significantly more.
Yeah.
Just knowing how the alcohols are going to esterize and degrade and oxidize over time, I would probably pick number one a year from now.
Okay.
Just based on that.
Yeah.
But right now, I like number two.
Scott, you're ahead of your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too soon.
Going on.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Man, story of my life.
I'll give you an honorable mention.
Too soon.
Moved you up to honorable mention.
Yeah.
There's no fourth place winner this year, just honorable mention.
Right.
B, do you want to taste these just for shits and giggles?
Not really.
Okay.
Really? They're panty droppers.
No, I'm sick. I don't really think that.
Hella sick.
Oh, the fixture's like a shot of beer. Yeah, they're great.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, and I was a little nervous about that, about tasting them early and how we're going to figure this out, because it's a weird style to brew and judge right now. But, I thought the hop forward will save it, and any sort of sweetness that, because I finished at 10:30. I don't know if I even told you that yet.
No,
that's pretty fucking high.
No wonder.
Yeah, for a barley wine.
What was the target?
10:24 or something like that.
Oh man, you missed by more than I did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like 10. It's supposed to be 10:26, 10:27, which I guess is fine, I suppose. But I don't know, man.
Who needs to hit your final gravity? Win competitions anyway.
Nobody, right? That's the thing, man.
Gravity's subjective. I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And it's measuring both, sweetness. It's not a measure of sweetness.
And it's
a measure of body.
And it's a perception too, because these are 95, 100 IBU beers.
Yeah,
and
109. Warren, thank you.
Well, theoretical maximum, unless you're Sam Calagione, is 100.
Man. Hey, he proved that the theoretical maximum doesn't exist.
Right, but you're not Sam. So
just saying.
Were both of your mashes the single step infusion mash?
Yes,
yeah.
They will. Well, shit. Were they?
The Pico Brew gives you another option, doesn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Okay. Well, no, they weren't. The first one I dode in at 102, and then it rose to 152. So I guess it was. I don't know, man.
Did you do any rests or any stops along that way, or just 102 and then ramp up?
So I think it went into 102, and then it was recirculating, slowly ramping up for 20 minutes till it hit 152, and then it held 152 for 30 minutes. Okay, see this is, and then it heated up to 154, then mashed in for the second mash, and then held that for 60 minutes. I guess I did do a rest.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, that's cool to hear all
Why?
that. That's Pico cool stuff.
I don't know, just because to build more proteins, and I don't know. I was just trying some shit out.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I thought it'd be cool.
Tell me what it did.
Yeah.
Is that what it? I mean, so how's the mouth feel? Because I thought it would kind of affect the mouth feel, but I wasn't sure about the crystal malts.
No, they're both really good beers.
I think Scott's tastes thinner. Mm-hmm. Yours has more body, but a protein rest really isn't going to be what affects that.
Well, and that's
it's a perceptive palate. I mean, I know you're just saying thinner than the other choice, but to detect difference, they're both such big beers. I have a real hard time detecting the thinness difference.
I actually would have guessed yours was lower gravity than JP's.
What is your gravity supposed to be?
It was supposed to be 27, but I finished at 29.
Well, I mean, your alcohol-wise.
I'm not saying
that's what I should have said.
10.9?
Yeah, see, I'm supposed to come in at 10.5, which I tried to do on purpose because I knew we were going to be tasting it soon, but I kind of blew it.
I'm not claiming to be able to taste 1,000th of specific gravity. I'm just saying that the flavors and everything and the body on Scott's tastes thinner than JP's. But I think part of that is the crystal malt beyond the actual gravity.
I wonder if I could have dropped my gravity a point or two and not have impacted the body like that.
What if we blend them together right now?
Sure, man. It's like chopping a Cadillac in half and putting a Yugo next to it, bro.
Can't we all just get along?
Yeah. Fucking Lupe.
I still can't get over the harshness of number one.
Well, you're drinking a stout right now.
We're just... No, like I can't. It's hard
It's
to
American barley wine.
I can't get over this.
Fired.
Like when you guys are talking about down the road.
Yeah,
I can see this. Number two settling out a little bit.
Do you want it?
Do you want to change your vote?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I think number 2 is going to continue to oxidize and get sweeter, and that's what I don't think is going to help it. I think right now it tastes all right.
Yeah, for sure. It'd be interesting actually to age these, to like keep them and then try them in 6 months when they were supposed to be judged.
Yeah,
I think that might be interesting.
I think number 2
might also be an ego blow to both of us.
Yeah. In 6 months, I think number 2 would still win. I think once you get past a year,
well, Tasty disagrees. So
I was going for one. One would go the distance.
One that goes the distance. Huh? What about Aaron? What do you think?
Distance, I would say number 2.
Yeah. Well. Shit.
So Tasty's wrong?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm wrong again.
I guess.
I'll have to...
Because Aaron's a professional.
Reconsider my abilities.
That's true.
Speaking of professional, Bigfoot or old Foghorn?
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't drink barley wine.
I haven't had either in many years. What do you think, though, Aaron?
Old Foghorn.
Yeah, I agree.
Old Foghorn?
Yeah. Foghorn.
Yeah, so you like the more classic style... Almost English style barley wine over American, right?
Definitely.
Which I don't know. Maybe if you taste them, maybe mine's more English style because it's like more malty and it's not super hoppy. And Scott's does have a little bit more perceived bitterness.
You said
yeah, British Pale.
Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of English character. I think it's the yeast. You use the more neutral yeast.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just meant like the cloying sweet,
more caramely.
Yeah, caramel bullshit.
I think there's more to
the
difference between English and American barley wine than just more caramel malt.
Usually they're smaller,
more
ABV, so they're going to be inherently.
It would take a BJCP judge to tell you more.
Somebody who actually reads things would need to know.
As the only judge in the room,
I mean, I'm the guy who actually ages Celebration in order to drop out the hoppiness on their winter IPA.
Sick.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You also age cider because we have like 10 gallons of cider at my house for 2 years.
It's been sitting at your house.
Yeah.
It's your
so
problem.
Technically I'm aging.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're the guy who's
I'm
aging
a dick.
You still have all those little green bottles of his cider?
No, we have in kegs now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in kegs, yeah.
Still,
Man,
unblended.
I worked my way through basically both of these little goblets, side by side, and next thing you know, they're all gone, and now I'm drunk.
Somebody's getting late.
That's what happens when you have 11% beers, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did you enjoy it, though?
Not really.
Right.
Yeah, right, which is why I don't drink barley wine.
Struggle. The end does not justify the means.
Right.
It never does.
Well, congratulations, JP.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Bronze right here.
I appreciate everything, and I just want to say good luck to. I'm giving one right now.
Here it is.
Lupe, you just chill out, bro.
Hey, you're done. We're done with you.
Yeah, just keep drinking those barley wines, girl. You're all right.
I can't.
I can't do it. Can't even do it. No mames.
All right, wrap it up. Speech is over.
Speech is over. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we come back. Bev, are you there? Okay, cool. We're going to take callers for the Christmas Carol game. So I'll need 4 callers, first 4, whoever you want. I don't really give a shit.
Or the last 4.
Or the last 4, dude. I don't really care.
We got prizes, though, huh?
Yeah, we have some prizes. Sure, man. Why not?
It's Christmas.
Do I need to be a judge?
There's nothing really to judge. You can hang out if you want. Yeah.
You are real judgy.
Yeah.
All right, Scott. Well, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And it was a good time.
Pico Brew made it easy. Tell you what.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm stoked about it. All right, everyone. Hang on. We'll be right back.
Tampa Bay has become a great destination for craft beer lovers with more than 60 breweries and counting, like Cigar City, Tampa Bay, and Coppertail Brewing. One of the newest breweries is Four Stacks Brewing Company in Apollo Beach. Four Stacks believes that the West Coast can't have all the fun. So while we feature West Coast beer like Stone, Ballast Point, and Green Flash on tap, we also brew hopped up ales to our liking in the West Coast style, even as they're truly Florida. Come in and see for yourself. Four Stacks hosts monthly homebrew club meetings, bottle shares, and partners with local restaurants for free food delivery while you enjoy your pint in their new tap room. Stop by Four Stacks Brewing and support the greater Tampa Bay craft beer scene at a brand new community-oriented independent brewery. Four Stacks Brewing, bringing the best of the West Coast style and attitude. Four Stacks Brewing Company in Apollo Beach, Florida.
That's it. I've had it. I am never putting hops in my beer again.
What? Why?
It's just too ridiculous. Insane prices, stupid contracts, high shipping costs, crappy selection.
Dude, you need Nico Brew.
Nico Brew will rock your f***ing face right the f*** off your f***ing skull. $5 shipping to all 50 states, plus fantastic international rates get you low prices on Nico Brew's great selection of hops and more. Whether you're a home brewer, a pro brewer, or a homebrew shop owner, Nico Brew can get you the hops you need in increments big and small, single orders, spot buys, or full contracts. And there's only one place to join the uber special secret elite bare bones club where you'll get the best deals anywhere.
Holy shit!
NicoBrew.com. NIKOBREW. Nico Brew, your bare bones buddy in the brewing business.
Do you know the three most important rules in brewing? Sanitation, sanitation, and sanitation. And no one does it better than 5-Star Chemicals. 5-Star knows sanitation. You can only sanitize clean equipment. And 5-Star knows how to clean, too. For craft brewers and home brewers, 5-Star has what you need to keep your fermenters, serving tanks, kegs, and draft lines sparkling and free of any beer-spoiling bacteria. PBW, caustic, acid cleaners, Star San, SaniClean, lubricants and defoamers, pH stabilizers, and more. 5-Star Chemicals has cleaning supplies, safety supplies, heat exchangers, pumps, hoses, and valves. And 5-Star is proud to offer eco-friendly products that exceed customer expectations. If you have a cleaning problem, you need the 5-Star solution. Visit 5starchemicals.com or call 800-782-7019. 800-782-7019 and get the 5-Star treatment today.
Williams Brewing is your online resource for prompt delivery of quality home brewing supplies. Since 1979, Williams Brewing has offered the finest equipment and the freshest ingredients, backed by the best customer service in the business. Do you like to mash using efficient fly sparging, but would like an easy way to heat your strike and sparge water? Enter the new Brewer's Edge electric mash water heater, a plug-in, anywhere, precisely controlled heater for strike and sparge water. Ditch the fumes and second burner and make mashing easy. Go to williamsbrewing.com today and browse their vast selection. That's williamsbrewing.com. Orders placed by 4 p.m. Pacific Time weekdays ship the same day. Brewing is easy the Williams way. If you haven't heard, there's a completely new brand of brewing equipment. Kettles, burners, and accessories. Trustworthy everyday gear that helps you forge and shape outstanding beer the way you want. It's called Anvil Brewing Equipment.
Hi, I'm John Palmer. You may remember me from such self-help books as How to Brew, Brewing Classic Styles, Water, and the Brew Strong podcast. I am very pleased to announce the debut of Anvil Brewing Equipment from Blickman Engineering. I have been working closely with them these past few years to develop products that combine the best of materials, features, and price point. Each of these products has been developed, tested, and reviewed to meet these ideals and bears the Palmer Brewing Solutions stamp of approval on the packaging. Anvil Brewing Equipment, inspired by Palmer, built by Blickman, and made for you.
Check out anvilbrewing.com. Anvil. Durable, reliable, dependable.
Tuned into this session.
life's too short to listen to crappy radio.
All right, thanks for sticking with us, everybody. This is The Session. Justin is off, so I'm filling in. We just, if you're just tuning in, of course, you should rewind it because, I totally dominated, as I knew that I would. Right. No, I'm just kidding.
You totally dominated third place.
I know, right? Man, I fucking got bronze. I just grabbed it, man. I knew I was going to get it.
You bronzed so hard.
I really do.
Right. I think Greeks were bronzed, right?
Sure, man. Why not? Right? Why wouldn't they be?
Maybe it was marble.
If anyone wants to play our Guess the Christmas Carol game, it's 888-401-2337. We still have room for a couple more people, but, jump in real fast, man.
Yeah, Aaron, any Christmas carols? Are you good at Christmas
Yeah, are you a good
carols?
Christmas carol dude?
This will be in English.
We'll see. I don't know.
This will be in English.
There's no Feliz Navidad in this competition.
Oh, who says that? He only plays like two notes.
You don't know.
Well, you said it was going to be in English.
It'll
There's parts of Feliz Navidad that's in
I want to
English.
wish you a Merry Christmas.
From the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, that's not Feliz Navidad.
Yes, it is.
That's the song.
Here's the thing with Christmas songs.
Yeah.
He would claim it's
I know
all
the
in
words,
Spanish.
like I can sing along.
Right.
But when it comes to the actual title...
The title or who sung it, you're not good.
Well,
Well, and that's the competition, so I'm going to play you songs.
You have to know who sings it also?
Well, no. So
can we get some judges? I mean, some help to go in. Right. We're not going to help you much, guys. Right. I'm sorry.
It's going to be great. Look, I'm
terrible at it, too.
I'm not expecting any big, great, highbrow battle or whatever. I just thought it'd be fun to do.
It is a fun thing. It's always fun.
that was a good game.
So, what we're going to do, I'm going to say I have a song. It's either considered contemporary, or a parody.
Oh,
so there's funny Christmas songs. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you what it is, what category it is, and then you're going to tell me I can name that tune in 5 seconds, and I'll play 5 seconds of the fucking tune, and then I'll go, Tasty, what do you? And you go, dude, I can probably name it in 4. Idea. Right?
The contestants are going to say the numbers.
Sure, the contestants can as well. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of people playing right now because we're this close to Christmas and probably everyone's hanging out. So. And then, Aaron, you want to play?
Let's do this.
All right. So, it'll be fun like that, man. Sure. But before we do, I want to tell you guys about an awesome homebrew shop called Great Fermentations. You go to greatfermentations.com. They're having a giant sale on Blickman Engineering. And I think, actually, if I'm not mistaken, they have the largest catalog of Blickman products on the web.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty awesome,
People
right?
can have different size catalogs?
Yeah. Oh. Well, if you want to carry, so some people maybe just carry the beer gun or the Blickman,
gotcha.
Hop Rocket or whatever. Yeah. But Great Fermentations carries it all, apparently, or at least more than anybody else. So if you're looking for high-quality Blickman stuff, and let's be honest, who isn't?
I'm a big fan of the beer gun.
Yeah. You head over to greatfermentations.com, man. They're kicking ass over there, hooking up with our friends Blickman. They do some cool shipping stuff. They have same-day shipping on most of their main items. Some vendors, can take up to 3 weeks, but look, man, Great Fermentations, they know you want to brew, and they're giving your shit to you as soon as possible. Yeah, top-notch customers. I mean, what else do you want, man? GreatFermentations.com. Check them out. Please do. And look, while you're at it, dude, look into that Brewers Reserve beer kits. I won't tell you any more about it. You got to go check it out.
So what kind of beers do they have in those Brewers Reserve?
I'm not going to tell you any more about it.
Fine.
Warren,
I guess I'll have to go check it out.
Stupid. Look at that. We got people calling up already for this game. I'm amazed. I'm just so excited and happy about
it's
it.
Like Christmas
they're
over
truly
there.
in the Christmas spirit joining us here.
Right. That's right.
Did anybody mention Christmas on this Christmas show?
No.
This is what we're doing right here.
Right, this is what we're doing.
In a minute, we'll be in the mood.
Right. Yeah, there hasn't even been any Christmas music during the breaks.
Well, not during the breaks, but there was Christmas music when we went live. So 15 minutes before I was playing some random mix. It's called, I think it's on Google Play, called Hip Christmas. Do you need a napkin?
I thought that was cool.
That's my mic over there, asshole.
It's not that it's not cool to do.
I think
that you're. I think that there's some solid coming up with the gas, and I'm concerned for you. I'm concerned for you and your sweatshirt that you're wearing.
Well, Beverly,
there's
gave me her pork. Was it pulled pork?
God, who knows what that is, dude?
Jesus,
black beans and rice on my microphone over there.
Okay, let's see if I can do the phone thing properly because I'm not entirely sure. On line 1, we should have Nate from Ohio.
Don't hang up.
That Nate.
Well, I gotta wait for Bev to tell me now. Bev, do I push the top button or the bottom button? No, she can't hear me because
Wait,
cans
is there a burp button that you guys just press, or is
It looks like the top.
I think Justin
you can turn your mic off.
No, man.
Well, then burp.
I
don't
think
care,
Justin presses the top one.
Do I have to push the top button?
Looks like he reaches higher. Yeah, the top one.
I think
Just tell him to call him. Nate will call you right back. Call right back if.
Line 1 should be Nate here. Nate, we got you.
Hey, there you are.
Yay.
Hey. Nate from Ohio.
You got it.
Is this Nate Brews in the chat or whatever?
It's actually Nasty Nate. I'm not in the chat. I'm out
Okay.
bottling beer, hating my life.
Well, okay, because there's a Nate in the chat that I think totally fucking spoiled Star Wars for me during Dr. Homebrew last week, and I was going to hang up on you if that was you.
Sure, that's me.
I'm going to hang up on you. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we got Nasty.
No, we're desperate for callers.
Was it really you, though?
On line 1. Okay, man. Are you good at Christmas carols and all that kind of shit?
I think so. Good enough.
You're good enough, huh? All right. Well, hang on a second, and we'll get you going here. So I push it again, right?
Right.
Not you.
Yeah. What do you know?
Shit.
If we lose you, call back.
Come on, Bev. You gotta know.
I think you press hold.
If you get hung up
All right,
on,
hang on a
call
second,
back.
Nate.
So you put Nate on hold.
No, he's gone.
No, he's not gone.
No, he's on hold.
All right.
No,
So
wait,
now-
hang on.
press it again.
Yeah, we got to press it again. Then
Nate,
I
are you
got
there?
I got to lock it in.
Yep.
Then I got to put it on
he
hold.
came back.
Hold,
All right,
put you on
fine.
hold.
There we go.
Okay.
All right, and then line 2, I got Jay from Reno. Jay, are you with us?
It's actually Jay from
Hello,
St.
Reno.
Louis.
Jay.
It's still Nate.
What?
Still Nate.
Still Nate. Oh.
How is it still Nate? How are you on
Nate?
2 lines, Nate? What's
Or
going
did you
on?
call in twice?
All right, well, hang
Please
on.
don't leave me.
Are you in Reno too?
Jay, are you in Reno?
Jay?
No, it's probably still Nate.
I don't think he's in Reno.
Hang
Still
on.
Nate.
All right, hang on a second,
One's
Nate.
not blinking anymore. Or two's not
I
blinking
thought you guys were
anymore.
professionals.
We may have lost you.
Well, he's new to the phones.
All right, Jay.
Just push all of the buttons.
It's probably
Hold on a
still
minute.
Nate. All right, yeah. I think there's something weird going on, right, Bev?
We just can check and see if somebody's on too.
See, what I've been asking for and what I need is a fucking training manual for the phone system because I never use it. I use it maybe twice a year.
Yeah, and it's not
much
intuitive.
Well, no.
And Justin accidentally hung up on somebody last show, so
right, it's
even
clearly,
he doesn't know.
It's clearly stupid. So
Clearly.
here, let's try to just go to 3 here.
Zero,
All right, line 3, Abby and Myra.
Hi.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Is Nate still here?
Oh, I like your energy. Good. Yeah, nice.
What are you guys doing? Just hanging out, partying a little bit, and getting real bored, or what's going on?
We actually have a man here in running for Drunk of the Week later, so we play this while we waited.
Nice.
Good strategy.
Are you two ladies skilled in the arts of Christmas carols?
So skilled. We're professionals.
You're professionals.
Oh.
Shit.
We'll see about that. That's not good news, Nate.
Wow.
It's not good news, no.
Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, so I think there was an issue with his phone because he couldn't hear me either, and then something happened and he could.
Okay.
So he could hear us, but we couldn't hear him. But try
Jay.
again.
Jay.
Jay. I'm talking about Jay.
All right.
So try again.
But
Okay.
like I said, he's going for Drunk of the Week. So
He's going for Drunk of the
that
Week.
may be the problem.
Okay, what's he doing right now? Because you guys are laughing a lot. Is he like throwing up?
Giggling in the background. He's giggling and filling up his next beer.
That's no. See, so he's at the giggling stage. So he has at least another hour.
Yeah, let us know when he gets his pants are off.
He's like, tee hee hee, I'm going to drink beer, tee hee. All right, ladies, hang on just a second. And we'll get right back to you. I hope. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Put you on hold, right? Okay, who's this?
This is Thud Monkey.
Thud Monkey.
The
we
ladies
got
are still
Abby.
here.
All right, well, that's, I'm going to leave everyone on the line because I don't really give a shit, dude.
Party
I
chat.
think it's because you have it locked in.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think you can't lock it
You
in.
got to pop it and lock it.
Well, I just don't know. So look, everyone's on. See, I just dropped everybody. Yeah. See, I got the ladies, and that's okay.
All right, let's play.
The important ones.
I got them. Don't worry about it.
You did hang up on somebody.
No, I got him. I just grabbed him. Is this Jay?
I'm in Reno.
Jay in Reno. Hey, buddy. No, Abby, Myra, I know
I'm in
you guys
Reno.
are still there. You guys, ladies, don't worry about it. I know you guys are there. It's fine. Everyone's all right.
Everyone's here.
Everyone's there. Okay, Jay, you just hang on a sec, bro.
I'm hanging.
All right. I like it when you hang. It's pretty good. And then Thud Monkey, just call back, dude. Or not. I don't really give a shit. This is crazy
You
right
dropped
now.
Thud, but not Nasty Nate?
Well, I didn't mean to. I'll take it, but don't worry about it. No, you got it. All right,
Brewing
it's fine.
Network?
These are fun, man. This phone. See, the game is dialed in. The game is dialed in.
Just not the callers.
Just not the. I don't know the call screening thing. I can't. There's no. I need directions.
Well, really, we should have a call screener.
Well, no, Bev is doing. Actually, for once, Bev's doing great. I can't work the phone system.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bev?
She's the anchor.
What is this? The 10th year of the Brewing Network?
Who do we got?
Okay, they are both back, and they are on the correct line. So
Okay, that's
Nate
fine.
is on line 1, Thud Monkey is on line 4.
All right.
And listeners, if you could drink barley wine,
All right, Nate is on. Thud Monkey's on. Okay, everybody's
We're
on.
still looking for a producer.
All right, hang on a second. Hang on. All right, everyone, calm down. Let's calm down in the studio, everybody. Let's just calm down. All right, callers, I have you all on the phone. I'm not going to go through your introductions because we've already spent 25 minutes doing that. So
I'm in Reno.
Great,
Jay, I wouldn't necessarily announce that.
I love
to the
Reno.
world.
I've driven through Reno.
Yeah, they have a lot of double white communities there in Reno. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go around the horn here. I'm going to ask the contestants, Nasty Nate, Jay, Abby, and Myra, and Thud Monkey, although I'm going to change it to Thunder Monkey because I can't read my own writing, how quickly you guys can name a Christmas carol. And you guys are going to tell me, I can name it in 3 seconds, and then we're going to try to go around. You can undercut each other, and then I'm going to play the stupid tune. You can ask for a lifeline for the people in the studio, and we have Warren, and we have Tasty, and we have Lupe.
And we have Bevo,
And
who
we have
is
Beverly.
a
Oh, Bevo's
champion.
Bevo's
She's a
in.
mom, though.
So everybody gets one lifeline.
She lost at least once.
Yeah, and choose Bevo every time.
That's true. Do we all understand the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, look at you guys. You guys are playing along so nicely.
We'll see once we start playing.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes. What's the order?
You're up, Nate.
Yeah.
Just answer when you're called.
Yeah, why don't you hold on a second, Tiger? You just chill out, girl. Okay, so I have 3 categories. Traditional, contemporary, or parody.
No religious.
No. I mean, I guess traditional. But look. So I wanted to have a little fun because there's some other good Christmas songs out there in the entire universe. So we're going to start with Nasty Nate. Nate, I'm going to give you a traditional song, a traditional Christmas carol. How many seconds do you think you can name it in?
3.
Wow.
All right. So Nasty says 3 seconds. Jay, what about you?
I guess 2.
All right. Abby and Myra, do you think you can name this traditional Christmas carol in under 2 seconds?
Or they can make Jay name it.
Or you can make Jay name it.
Pretty optimistic. I don't.
You can also force Jay to do it if you want to do that.
Right, if you don't think Jay can name it in 2 seconds, you can get the point.
Yeah, we're going to force him.
Okay, someone's pissing.
Peeing?
Yeah, what the hell?
He's going for drunk of the week.
You guys playing from the bathroom?
I kind of hope it was Abby and Myra, but that's probably too...
Girls go to the bathroom together, right?
Probably shouldn't say that. Okay, so Abby, Myra, you guys are going to make...
Calm down.
I've had to pee in the sink before. I'm just...
Right, desperate times.
So you guys are going to make Jay try to name this tune in 2 seconds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Jay, you ready for this shit, dude?
Oh, let's do it.
Is Reno ready?
Oh, let's do it. Reno doesn't have shit to fucking worry about.
Okay.
All right, everyone, be quiet. Everyone, be quiet. This is for Jay to name this this traditional tune in 2 seconds. Jay.
We're listening, Jay.
Oh, I'm listening. I don't know.
So does he get the lifeline, or does he have to
he can ask for a lifeline, sure.
You get one lifeline the whole time.
I get one lifeline?
You get one lifeline. And,
game.
look, because I have to use the computer in the studio, no one should be looking at the friggin' computer in the studio, okay? No cheating in the studio.
I still can't see the computer in the
that's
studio.
True. I'm talking to Lupe. Lupe has a good one. Okay, Jay.
Can you play it one more time?
Don't ask Lupe.
Does he get to do that?
Let's see. Sure, man. Why not?
All right.
I don't
It's
really
Christmas.
care. Yeah, here's my Christmas gift to you, Lupe.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go, Jay.
With a voice as big as the sea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you gonna use a lifeline or not? Go on.
Lifeline, yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Lifeline.
Pick somebody, bro.
Fuck it. So you have Lupe, Tasty, Warren, or Bevo. Unless Lupe saw the screen.
Tasty.
Tasty.
Tasty's old and wise.
All right, old and wise, Tasty.
He's traditional.
Man, you should have chose Bevo. She so knows it.
I knew what it was.
I have no idea what it
Really?
is.
Enough.
I knew what it was.
I think it's Drummer Boy.
Can we steal? We know it.
No, not yet. No.
No.
You ladies be quiet.
This isn't Family Feud.
No, go ahead and say it. Say it.
No. So, Jay, Tasty says it's Little Drummer Boy. Do you agree? You want to go with Little Drummer Boy or not?
Yeah, I don't have a better guess.
Okay. You don't have a better guess?
No.
Okay.
You should.
Do it for me.
Okay, here is the song that we just played.
With a voice as big as the sea.
I know what it is.
The shepherd boy to the mighty king. Do you know what I know?
I hate this song.
In your palace
It was Do You Hear What I Hear from Bing Crosby.
Somebody's playing the drums.
Stupid dildo.
So the girls get a point.
Woohoo!
Why did they get a point? Why
Two girls, 1 point, right,
Why are you
guys?
confusing my game?
That's how it works. They challenge.
we
They challenge Jay.
Okay, sure, man. Why not?
You watched that at midnight.
Plus, you didn't even actually
I
say
think
how
that's
the
not
points
normal.
work. So I was just assuming
This
that
is like
it was
at
normal.
midnight.
Do me a
We just
favor,
give up
Warren.
points
Don't
for that.
assume anything with my game because then it makes me second guess and then I confuse myself.
Well, how did you want the points to go?
I don't know, Warren. Okay. So the second round, we're going to start with Jay. Jay, I'm going to give you a contemporary Christmas tune. How many seconds do you think you can name it in?
2. Again.
No.
2 again.
No way, dude. You got to do longer than 2,
The
bro.
next person's going to say 2.
No way, man.
Jay,
you got to do longer than 2.
Are you high right now?
Do you want to lose this game?
If I said yes, would you hold it against me?
No,
Maybe.
you'd be like, feel like
Well, because I'll tell you what's going to happen, Jay. If you guess 2, Abby and Maya are going to go, we're going to make him do it because they know you suck at this game.
That's right, Jay.
Fine. You know what? You're right because they can't guess it. You do so 3.
Dude, you got to do like 10
So
seconds.
3. All right, Abby and Myra, what do you think? Can you do it in less than 3 seconds, or are you going to make Jay suck a dick right now?
God damn it.
As much as I would like for Jay to suck a dick, I feel like we could totally crush it in under 3 seconds.
Okay, so 2. So Thud Monkey on line 4. What do you think? Can you name a tune, a contemporary Christmas tune that I'm about to play in under 2 seconds?
No, I'm going to call the girls on it.
Okay.
Making them suck a dick.
Nice.
Whoa.
Never been this nervous.
Okay, ladies.
I didn't say that. The listener did.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, here we go. 2 seconds of a contemporary Christmas tune. Let me make sure I'm up
We got
here.
side bets going on.
Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Everyone
I got
be
a
quiet.
point last
Everyone
round.
be quiet.
DraftKings has.
That was like 1 second.
I know it.
That was 2 seconds.
That was 2 seconds.
Bev, shut up.
Disqualified, Beverly.
We're not campaigning to be the
Ladies, you can use your lifeline, or you
get
can
one.
just go ahead and guess, because I figured you would crush
You
it.
have to listen to it twice. You have to hear it a second
That's true.
time.
They get a second.
Yes, you can get a second time. Warren, leave me alone with my game, please. Seriously, stop it. You're just confusing the matter.
I'm
Just stop
winning
it.
right now.
Just stop it.
Warren, you're making everybody mad. Wait, we
that's all you
missed
get.
it.
Well,
They weren't ready. They were
I
peeing.
ruined it.
oh, weird. The girls were talking over something happening. That's so strange. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for this?
Ready.
Okay.
I'm here to someone special. I gave you my heart.
It's like karaoke.
So what's the
Jesus
name of the
Christ.
song?
Do you have a guess?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and guess for me, please.
We sang it. I know.
What's the name of the song?
Yeah.
You guys have 5 seconds.
Or you can kiss each other while you're automatic.
Yeah, either name the song or start making out.
Right.
Sorry, we got distracted. We were kissing too hard.
Sure. I bet. Do you have a guess or no? Seriously.
We can sing the rest, but can we do our lifeline?
Yes.
Can anybody steal?
No, that is not built into the game
Calm
yet.
down, Jay.
Yeah, Jay.
Lifeline.
We know you're in Reno, but
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hothead in the desert over there.
Okay, well, who are you going to use, ladies? Come on, let's go.
Devo.
Really?
That was Last Christmas by Wham.
Okay, now do you ladies think... Everyone shut up for a second. Do you ladies think that Bevo knows what she's talking about?
You've listened to the show before.
As soon as you played it the first time, she said, "Oh, I know it." So
Yeah,
I feel
but-
like she's pretty confident.
Okay.
She thinks she knows a lot.
All right. So you want to go with that?
Yes.
Last Christmas, huh? Okay. Here it is for you and Bev. Can't really tell, but
the bridge.
It was in fact Last Christmas. Well, yeah, because I didn't know how many seconds people were going to do. Because last year we played this game.
Good job, Beverly.
We picked randomly, and sometimes the answer was in the clip that we played. So
that's true.
Who challenged us?
Thud Monkey
I know
challenged
all
you.
of the words of this song, too.
Yep.
Sing it up, Bev. Sing it. Come on. Let's go.
Just
Get us
add
in the
to my
spirit here.
nerd factor.
So Abby and Myra get another point, right? Because they won.
Yeah, 2-0, guys.
All right.
Stretching this game.
Okay, so now
Also-
we're...
Great.
Yes.
Is he getting drunk?
Thud Monkey.
Great. Now it's their turn to start off, too.
It is their turn to start off. Warren, get out of my game, dude. Fucking seriously.
I'm trying to move this along.
Here, you're off. You're in timeout. Seriously. Okay, Abby and Myra, you have the next guess. I'm going to give you a parody Christmas song. Do you think you can guess the song? In how many seconds? Go ahead and tell me.
First, we would like to give a shout out to Devo. Thank you for helping us.
That's great. She's not even listening.
And then also,
ladies,
we would
come
like
on.
to,
Hey. How many seconds?
It would be 3 seconds.
This is not a fucking party line. 3 seconds. Thud
3
Monkey.
seconds.
What do you think? Christmas Carol
2.5.
parody.
2.5.
Fuck you, 2.5. I can't play a half a second of a thing.
All right. Well, I don't think I could do 2 seconds.
That's what he said.
I can match their 3 seconds.
Well, look, I'll be honest with you. You're already losing, so you might as well just say 2 and wait for someone to challenge you.
2 seconds.
All right. Natty, what do you think? Can you name this thing in under 2 seconds, or are you going to challenge Thud?
If I lose, or if I challenge him and he shits the bed, do I get the points?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not going to shit the bed.
Yeah,
I'm just going
I'll
to
do
get the
that.
question wrong.
Well, you might do both. Okay, Thud Monkey, here we go. I'm going to give you a song, a Christmas parody song is what I'm calling it, and you have to name it in 2 seconds or less. Are you ready for this?
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
The sound of music.
Wow.
Oh. Well, I would say The Sound of Music, but I don't think that's quite the right song.
No, I turn your mic on, Warren. Don't pout anymore.
I'm still going to pout.
You want to hear it
Can I
again?
get that one more time, real quick?
All right, here we go.
Can I get that
Everyone be quiet for Thud Monkey. Here we go. 2 seconds.
The sound of music twice an hour.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to use my lifeline.
Okay, who are you going to choose?
Is Warren?
Warren?
You should. Yeah. This is the only song I don't know. Yeah.
You know all the rest of
I knew both of the other ones. This one I have no idea.
Tasty.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Sorry, I said the wrong name.
I didn't know any of the other ones. I don't know this one. Can I be that honest?
I'm going to guess The Sound of Music. The Sound of Christmas.
Okay.
The Sound of Christmas. That sounds better.
I just want to tell the lifelines. Have you guys ever seen Hollywood Squares, where if you don't know the answer, you come up with a fucking answer instead of being honest?
You made one up.
It's like we've never played this game before in the entire history of everything.
I never thought about that.
Well, you didn't like how much I knew your game, so I was acting like I didn't. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Thud Monkey, do you think it's Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, I think it's The Sound of Christmas.
Okay, here is the song.
And Jaws 1, 2, and 3. There's gifts for all the family.
Is it hitting you yet, Thud Monkey?
No, I have no idea what this is.
of them.
Did you record this song earlier today?
I did. I think here it comes.
Is it Grandma got ran over by a reindeer?
Really? No one's heard this song before?
It's Christmas where?
It's Christmas in Heaven.
Never heard it.
You've heard it before?
Never heard it.
No.
I've never heard of this either.
Really? Monty Python, Christmas in Heaven?
No.
Wow,
Well,
you guys are
it's
dildos.
a parrot. Rude.
Well,
It's
I'm
a
not
parody.
fucking British. I'm not fucking British.
You watch
I'm
way too
America.
much BBC.
I'm American.
America. It is a parody category, so people are less likely to have heard everything.
All right, so Natty gets a point. Then.
I'll take the minus point.
I'll take the minus
That's
point.
good.
Okay, fine. All right, Nasty Nate.
Yeah.
How about a contemporary song? How quickly can you name a contemporary song?
2 seconds.
Yeah,
2
right.
seconds.
Wow.
Ladies?
Let's go right
No,
to it.
Jay, sorry. Jay, do you think Nate can name this
No,
contemporary
go for
song
it.
in 2 seconds? No? Go for it?
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, Nasty, you ready for this bullshit?
It's bullshit it is.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Did you hear it?
Can I get it one more time?
Yeah, you can. Here it comes.
Joy of the World.
Warren's clapping. Are you sure about that? You want to use a lifeline, or what do you want to do, buddy?
I'll just roll with it. Joy of the
Just
World.
roll with it? Okay, here we go. Is it Joy to the World? I think it is, right? No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the
Somewhere
Beastie
in there.
Boys version is, but
This is Run DMC, Warren, Christmas in Hollis. So,
Oh, I thought it was called Christmas in Harlem.
no,
it's Hollis.
they're not from
'Cause
Harlem.
They're from Hollis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just sampling Joy of the World. Wow.
I thought it was Christmas in Holland.
At least you know that.
Christmas in
Oh,
Holland.
Christmas in Compton.
That's definitely,
Wow.
that's definitely not contemporary.
Sure it is. Get out of here.
Is it?
Sure. Why not?
What would it be? Traditional?
I can have you throw it out if you
No,
want.
it'd be.
I can have you
What's the
throw
other
it
one?
out.
The
Parody?
Yeah.
Parody? Chalupe crazy.
Harless
All right,
is real.
Jay. Are you ready for you, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a traditional... wait, Jay just went, right? Didn't he?
No, that was Nasty
No,
Nate's
I didn't.
category.
Yeah, but Jay got that point. Okay, so
Yes.
Jay has control of the board. All right, Jay, I'm going to give you a traditional song. What do you think? How many seconds?
We'll go 3.
3 seconds for Jay.
Wow.
Ladies, do you think Jay can name this bullshit in 3 seconds?
Do we get to choose to do it in less, like 2
Yes.
seconds?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we're going to try it in 2 seconds.
Okay. Abby and Myra say 2 seconds. Thud Monkey, what do you think, buddy?
I'm going to call the girls on it.
All right, Thud Monkey's going to call him. All right, ladies, here we go. You ready for this bullshit?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
One more time. We think we have it.
I like how Thud Monkey's in the chat telling me this game blows, and yet he's on the fucking phone right now. Here it comes.
Say it to my face.
There you go.
Little Drummer Boy?
Okay, Little Drummer Boy. Is that what you want to go with? You want to get a lifeline? What do you want to do? Pretend like we played this at least 2 rounds before.
They already had a lifeline.
You get one each round, man.
Yeah, don't you know the rules to JP's game?
No. We'll use the lifeline. Why not?
Okay. If you're seriously going to make me ask, who would you like to use as your lifeline? Jesus Christ.
Bevo.
Sexist.
Bevo, do you know this tune?
Girl power.
Girl power.
I think it's like Old King something.
We're cheating.
No, I'm not cheating.
That's your official answer? Old King something?
I don't remember.
Take Bevo's answer.
It's
I don't know. I think this is a Stones cover.
It's called like Old King
Please guess it.
Wentel or something. I don't know what it is. It's Old King.
Yeah.
But I don't know it, so sorry.
All right, ladies, are you going to guess Old King Wintle or whatever you said?
Drummer boy, they said.
Well,
Wait,
Mr.
Wendell?
She might be right. We don't know that she's got the name of the king correct, so we will stick with Little Drummer Boy.
Okay, and here's your song.
Wenceslas.
Old King Wenceslas.
Yeah. Wentel's
So close. Either way, we won.
So that means Thud Monkey gets a fucking point. Look at him.
Look at him on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I know this is real boring. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to go.
What's the score thus far?
Well, you guys have 2, I believe, and everybody else has 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there's pretty much no chance Reno's going to win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you could tie, and we'd have to do a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, if you tie Reno, then you could still in it. I mean, it's 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. Don't worry about it.
Doesn't he have -1?
Yeah. Thud Monkey, you ready for this?
Yeah. What are we doing? A traditional? Or?
I mean, I know the game blows, but asshole. What an asshole.
Yeah, this is a lump of charcoal.
Yeah, contemporary, motherfucker.
4 seconds.
4 seconds. Okay, Thud Monkey says 4 seconds. Nasty Nate, what do you think? Can Thud Monkey blow it in 4 seconds?
Call me on it.
Yeah, go for it. Just give it to him.
Merry Christmas. Okay, here it is.
Merry Christmas.
Thud Monkey, this is you. 4 seconds of contemporary bullshit. Here it comes.
You know that I know what you will see.
Oh, that's dumb. Where do you find this garbage?
Can you play it one more time? I got to get the melody.
All right, hang on a
This
second.
is like Christmas beach tracks.
I love beach racks. All right, here it comes, Thud.
You know that I know what you will see.
I think I got an idea. I'm going to ask for Bevo's help, though.
I have no idea what this is.
No one cares about Lupe's help.
Right.
I mean, this is Beach Blanket Babylon with...
No.
Sorry, JP, I failed there.
No, one more. Can you get one more? One more shot?
Sure, you're behind. Whatever, dude. Here, I'll even just keep playing it from where it was. All right, here we go. 4 seconds.
I know what you will see. Cause that was once.
It's Christmas time.
It is.
Your guess is Christmas time.
That sounds like a Christmas song to me. It's Christmas time.
Okay. It's Thud Monkey, right? Let's see.
Me. Hit it. Hit it.
Yeah.
You see mothers and soul brothers.
Soul Brothers.
I see him.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus. Oh, Lord. Go straight to the ghetto.
It's James Brown calling for Santa Claus
Yeah.
to just go right to the ghetto.
What it said, JP?
Sam is apparently listening because he is texting me and berating me for not knowing this.
Santa Claus. Oh, Lord.
Get alive, Sammy.
This is probably Sam's favorite Christmas song, I think.
Well, since Nasty to challenge him, then Nasty has a point.
So now it's tied between the girls and Nasty.
That's right. All right, so this is for the girls and Nasty. Jay, thanks for playing. Thud Monkey, thanks for playing. You guys can hang up and go back to your normal lives.
Merry Christmas.
This is a tiebreaker. This is a tiebreaker. Thank you,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
I appreciate it. Merry Christmas, everybody. I know Thud Monkey's bored. He can go blow his brains out now. It's fine. Let's just do another. Let's do a traditional. Well, fuck. Let's do a contemporary song. Let's do another contemporary song. So, since Nasty won, Nasty, this is for you, dog. How many seconds can you name this terrible contemporary tune?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Now, ladies, can you name this contemporary tune in under 3 seconds?
Can we make him prove it?
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Yes. It's never been done before in this game, but yeah, totally. So, Nasty.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Who are you calling?
Nope, that's the name of the song.
You're pushing a lot of buttons for nothing to happen.
There we go. Got it. I found it. Okay, Nasty, you ready to name this tune in 3 seconds?
All right, let's give it a shot.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, that's a Mariah Carey song. Or it could be Motown.
Nice. What's it called? You got to give me the title.
All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Wow.
There we go.
What a stud.
This song is also known as My Jam.
Good work, Nasty. Look at you. You barely edged the ladies out. Ladies, thanks for playing. Sorry you lost.
Coming from behind, Nasty Nate in Ohio.
Always come from behind.
All right, Nasty, hang on the line, and Bev will give you something, or she'll get your information and do some shit. I don't know, man.
Just send me an email.
All right.
Yeah, just send her an email, dude. Why not?
Was that like 3 E's? Bevo with 3 E's.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yep. Bevo with 3 E's. All right, thanks for playing, everybody. I appreciate that. I'm going to hang up on everybody. And then, okay, we're going to take a break here real fast. And then when we come back, we're going to do a little bit of beer news. And then we're going to go home. And that'll be it. That's the session, everyone. Hang out. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Brewcasters on the Brewing Network.
With over 20 years of experience making world-class craft beer and more than 100 gold medals in international competitions, Moylan's Brewing Company is not just a pretty face in craft beer. Just ask Brendan Moylan.
What do we got here? The beer of the hour. Moylan's, gotta love that big M. It's like a sign of awesomeness. Woo-hoo! It's got an extra kick to it. Let's pour this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, Moylan's. The end of the night when the kids are finally in bed, the wife's in bed, nobody's bothering your ass anymore. That's Moylan's time. Moylan's is for you. Yeah. It's to help you out. Yeah. It helps me out.
What?
Well, because it's freaking awesome. Northern California brewed. It's brewed with love.
With love?
Oh, yeah. Tremendous. And it's always best where?
Moylan's.
You gotta try it. On tap at Moylan's in Novato. They're friggin' awesome. Not only because I own the brewery, because I love the beer.
Cheers!
Boom.
Kilt Lifter Scotch Ale takes big beers to a whole new level with rich malt balanced perfectly with delicate hops, and now comes in 4-pack tall boy cans so you can take the party on the go. Or come to the brewery, take a tour, and try any of Moylan's fresh creations right from the source. Check them out at moylans.com.
A few things happened 30 years ago.
ARPANET migrated to TCP/IP, and the Internet was born. Revenge of the Jedi was renamed Return of the Jedi and opened in theaters. Mila Kunis and Emily Blunt were born, beginning a rad fantasy in my mind.
But all of that pales next to the fact that HopTech opened its doors and began blowing homebrewers right out of their mash tuns. HopTech doesn't fuck around. Real people shipping awesome shit straight to you. Their new website is fast and easy to navigate. Or just call 800-379-4677 and let badass bitch Jade and the gadget guy Roberto blow their warm load of customer service all over you. So visit the site or visit the store in Dublin, California, and support those that support you. Get your brewing on at hoptech.com. 3-time Ninkasi Award winner and Grandmaster Judge Gordon Strong invites you on a guided journey of what's new in the world of homebrewing. Modern homebrew recipes, exploring styles, and contemporary techniques available now from Brewers Publications. Gordon brings you specific advice and sensory profiles for as-brewed, award-winning beers with delicious variations to get your creative juices flowing. This is more than just a book of recipes. It sets brewers on the path to discovering what's new in the world of homebrewing. AHA Director Gary Glass says, if you want to enter competitions or just learn more about styles that you might not have experience with, this book is going to help you tremendously. By emulating what Gordon does, you're going to make better beer. Modern homebrew recipes, exploring styles, and contemporary techniques by Gordon Strong. Available right now from brewerspublications.com and find brewing retailers near you.
Say hello to my little friend.
heard about White Labs Pure Pitch yeast. Pure Pitch is yeast grown right in its final packaging. That means yeast that has never been exposed to the environment. And White Labs Pure Pitch yeast for homebrewers is now available to everyone at homebrew retailers nationwide. Easy to use, perfectly sized, and ready to pitch. White Labs yeast packaged using their Flex Cell process ensures the purest yeast on the market. Visit whitelabs.com to learn more about Pure Pitch, Flex Cell technology, and how it's created. Then visit a homebrew retailer near you for your own perfectly sized package of Pure Pitch yeast. And you can say hello to your own little friend. www.whitelabs.com.
When I order a beer, I want my server to know more about it than I do. I want someone who enjoys good beer and loves helping others enjoy it too. I want someone who knows how to pour a perfect pint for every beer style. I want a Cicerone.
The Cicerone Certification Program is creating the type of people who help you enjoy great beer. Home brewers and craft beer lovers know beer is more flavorful and complex than ever, and it takes some serious knowledge to store and serve beer right. Cicerones know beer. There are 3 levels in the Cicerone program: Certified Beer Server, Certified Cicerone, and Master Cicerone. Cicerones are truly the sommeliers of beer. The best beer locations have a Certified Cicerone on staff. Relaxed and unpretentious. Cicerones are tested on storing and serving beer, beer styles, flavor and tasting, the brewing process and ingredients, and pairing food with beer. Learn more about your next beer guide at cicerone.org. Certified Cicerone, because it takes top talent to present a perfect pint.
You're listening to the Brewing Network. Because like beer, radio shouldn't suck.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. That was a little blast from the past. Our good metal friend, Brandon Zeddy.
That was amazing.
He sent that in last year for Christmas, and I think Jay played for like 4 seconds of it. He's like, "What the fuck is?" But it's a 3.5 minute metal
Played
song.
it as we were leaving. I remember.
Yeah, probably.
That was the first time.
That's great.
You know, it's a good Christmas song, and I think we played this last year as well. The old Steel Panther.
Oh yeah,
stocking song.
It was new last year.
It was new last year. Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
So you say like candy canes, all the ladies do.
They do.
Candy canes were meant for sucking, so don't you think about trying to chew.
Wait, what the fuck?
How about a little eggnog? I got a homemade recipe.
Stop it.
You're gonna get
It gets better, Bevo.
No, it doesn't. It never does.
It always
It's
does.
alcohol free. Yeah. I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up nice and tight. Gonna feel so good when I slide my gifts into it tonight. I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up with all I got. Knickknacks and candies. Gonna hit your stocking cheese.
Every
Is that
stocking.
a kazoo?
Yeah.
So Sam just texted me again.
Jeez.
Wow.
He wants Brandon Zeddy's song, so if we could somehow get that to him, that'd be great.
Okay, good. New ringtone. It's time for new ringtone. Well, Bev, you know, since you're talking about Sam, let me ask you a question. Are you getting enough?
Yes.
Are you getting too much?
I'm getting plenty.
I'm getting all of the things.
I bet you love more, though, right? I mean,
Sam more.
You know what? Sam would.
Sam would love
So that's
more.
all that matters.
Call Sam up because I want to ask him these questions.
Yeah, we should ask.
Well, AdamandEve.com wants to give Sam more because his last
name is Mo. Oh, that's funny.
with 10 free gifts. First, you'll get a sexy surprise for Bevo. Second, Sam, you'll get a specially selected toy just for you. And the third, a little something that we know that you'll both enjoy, like you drunk on the couch and Bev gets alone time or something.
No, I get to.
We all know it.
Yeah. Plus, you get the 6 full-length adult movies on on DVD, and free shipping on your entire order, Sam, which, I know you're a cheap bastard, so that matters for you. So what do you have to do to get your 10 free gifts? It's not hard, but it will be, Bev. Go to adameve.com and select any one item, whatever you want to do, adventurous, new toy, or, some clothing or whatever. And then enter BN Army at checkout. Code BN Army, BNARMY. Support the people who support us. And, have a little fun while you're at it, too. I mean, everyone likes to brew, and that's cool, but what happens after you brew?
You drink.
Right, Tasty?
You drink.
You drink. I've heard that before.
Is there an echo?
Okay, let's do... I got some beer news. It's real fast.
Did anything happen?
I love beer news.
Did anything happen?
Roll that shit.
Some things happened, Warren. Some things definitely happened. Beer news today is brought to you by Beer Law Center. Go head over to John at beerlawcenter.com. He protects our trademark, and he also does some other stuff. He doesn't always just work in the beer world like he did my Disney shit and whatever. So check him out if you have any sort of trademark, copyright issues at all. He's a good dude, man, and he wears a bow tie and he's a handsome guy. Okay, so a little bit of beer news, Tasty. This is amazing for you. Now that the sales of craft breweries is seemingly commonplace within beer news, we can shift to what people do best: speculate. New Belgium is rumored to be looking at selling their massive beer empire for the right price. Quote, sources have said that a firm called Lazard Middle Market is advising the company on the potential sale, which is rumored to have a price tag on it of over $1 billion. So they're looking to make a move as long as they get more than
these Lazard guys.
Ballast Point.
They should have they announced it the wrong way, I think.
I think so, too.
They should have done it in private.
Well, they weren't. I think it leaked. I think the story
Lazard says, you guys obviously don't know what you're doing. You need our services.
Right. Yeah. So Lazard Middle Market frequently advises on craft beer deals, including the sale of Oscar Blues Brewery to an affiliate of Fireman Capital and Mill Street Brewery to Labatt Brewing, among other transactions.
Kind of recipe.
Last year, New Belgium brewed 945,000 barrels of beer. And,
940, okay.
Yeah. And apparently, from what I understood, New Belgium wasn't happy that the story leaked. But then other people are saying, well, they're all employee-owned, so they're never going to sell. And it's like, but just because you're employee-owned doesn't mean that...
you don't have a decision.
Right.
You have a small share.
Right.
You have a small vote.
Yeah.
If we decide to sell, we're selling.
We're selling, yeah.
Right. But look at you. You get a job in beer plus a bonus.
Right. Which would be a pretty good bonus, I guess.
I don't know. Depends how long you've been there, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's a big blow to the craft brew community if the whole company rejects their love of craft beer in order to make a buck in selling the company.
Yeah,
so it's a foregone conclusion that is if they get
over a bill,
if they get other financing, they will lose their love for craft.
Well, and I think more importantly, not more importantly, but I guess more along. As we get farther down these kind of transactions where beer is growing, the definition's changing. Can you have a love of beer in general? Does it have to be a love for craft and then beer, and they're very separate, or I don't know. I don't know.
I think what's going to happen. I think we're in the 10% that even give a shit what craft is. The other 90% of people that are going to be drinking craft are going to give a shit, and we're just going to be like a bunch of old guys that going like, yeah, I remember in the day when craft was craft, people were cool. Right. They're just going to be going like, yeah, well, this fucking Lagunitas IPA rocks, and I get it cheaper than you get your little local shit.
Well, I bet that 90% probably doesn't even know the brewery name that makes Fat Tire.
They
might just know Fat Tire.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, that's Fat Tire.
Education is way behind the beer. That's our problem right now. If we had education was on target,
for sure,
all know good beer.
Absolutely. Well, I remember working at More Beer when Fat Tire kind of hit the scene, and people were calling and go, "Hey, do you have can we get a clone recipe for the Fat Tire Brewing?" And we're like, "Fat Tire Brewery? What are you talking about?" It was before we had even seen it. Yeah. And so we didn't really know anything about it. And it's like, oh, you mean New Belgium? No, Fat Tire makes the beer.
Exactly.
Oh,
they were known for
all right.
By that forever.
Yeah. So Warren kind of has a point there, I guess. People are stupid.
And the way that story is written kind of makes it seem like that it's possible that nobody at New Belgium was even thinking about this, but this company comes to them and says, hey, you guys could be worth this dollar amount if you were thinking about selling.
Yeah.
And so it might not be on anybody's radar at New Belgium. It might this email might have leaked or something where the company was trying to convince them to sell and try to broker a deal.
If you own a brewery that made a million barrels a year, and you saw this wild number grow out for a brewery that made far less than that, and maybe by your standards or by your argument, you're a lesser brand or a less national brand, you might go like, well, pretty soon people are going to wise up and realize it's not worth $1 billion. I no better time to sell than right now.
Yeah.
It's certainly a seller's market.
Yeah,
right.
And if you got a brand, so I think it's a smart thing to do.
That's a good point. Well, and from what I read, New Belgium, contacted Lazard.
Oh, really? They did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But again, this is speculation based on some leaked information from a quote unquote source.
Well,
Nobody really knows if
okay.
it's even true. Of course, New Belgium isn't commenting on anything, and Lazard isn't commenting either way. So
companies don't know how to approach that, so it's a good idea to hire that out for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Interesting.
If there's $1 billion at stake, there might be a few million for those guys.
Yeah.
We'll throw a few
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Maybe.
A broker's fee.
Yeah, man. Why not? Okay, moving on from that, InBev have acquired yet another small brewing company, this time in New Mexico. The Tempe-based brewer Four Peaks Brewing marks the 6th buyout of a craft brewery by AB InBev since 2011. Four Peaks is set to produce 70,000 barrels in 2015, which makes it Arizona's #1 craft brewery. Details of the sale have not been released. But there you go again. There's another one. And I just read, in between doing beer news and coming here, AB InBev bought, I think, Camden in the UK.
Oh, yeah, a UK brewery.
It's a giant brewery.
Yeah.
Just this morning, I think.
Which hopefully we'll get some good beer over here finally.
Right. Yeah, besides Boddington's.
They'll get shelf space.
Yeah.
You got that story, too?
Yeah.
About the shelf space.
Oh, yeah. There's...
Pay to play, all that crap.
Yeah.
Oh, Anheuser-Busch is doing with the distributors. They're incentivizing
them, and
supposedly, and that's the rumor. It's crazy, man. I wonder when it's going to stop.
I feel like we had a 3-tier system at one point.
You would think
to prevent that. Wasn't that why we did prohibition?
I don't know.
Huh.
Well, if you're ready for office and AB InBev wanted to send you money, we wouldn't want to be changing those laws, would you? No, we're not going the way there.
Right. Why serve the public that elected you?
Right. Okay, last story is about cans. That's right, cans. Craft brewers are in love with cans at the moment, but the huge growth of craft in cans could be cooling off in the near future. Suppliers like Crown have noticed the uptick in demand for cans, not only the 12-ounce style, but 16 and 19 and a half, I think like the new toaster pastry from 21st Amendment as well. As a result of this pressure to deliver more formats, Crown has been raising their minimum requirements for orders, which can range from about 155 to 200,000 units, depending on the can size. That's a lot of cans to store. It's a lot of cash to lay out, and the little guys just don't have that, said Tim Delward, which is a mobile canner. He says Crown was working with people, and they're very interested in the craft industry, but it just caught them by surprise. It sounds like, demand is just driving this. Orders started taking longer to fulfill, and it's not like brewers can switch suppliers easily for cans. There are artwork considerations, new printing plates need to be ordered, and changes require federal approval, all that kind of shit. So, what do you think about that, Warren? What's going on there?
I don't think...
The insider, the hot craft beer insider.
Let me tell you what I've heard on the street.
Please do.
I don't think this is big beer trying to meddle. I think this is more just naturally occurring, like the article is saying, that the Crown is a big company. They're not going to make a small run for the love of craft beer. Like, they're in it to sell and make their 1,000th
They're
of a
putting
penny.
iced tea in those things, too.
They're making 1,000th of a penny on a can. They need to make more than $1 on you over the course of a year.
Yeah.
Not just to make sure that your beer gets in a can on a shelf.
For sure.
So,
But there are, 2 breweries opening every day in this country now? Is that the stat? The recent
something
stat?
crazy every few hours.
And so if half of those move to a can format, I mean, of course it's going to drive demand, but that's going to drive price.
Well, I don't...
Right.
Maybe there's something prohibiting this, but I don't see why a supplier like BSG or Country Malt isn't kind of acting as a middle guy and kind of buying a bunch of cans, storing them. I mean, that would force people to not be able to do the screen printing, but they do have shrink wrap labels for cans.
You can label a can.
So that
you
way,
can label a bottle. Too.
Right. That way, because a lot of people get screen printed cans or where the Crown is actually doing it, but they do have shrink wrap ones to where you can change the label right at the point of packaging.
Yeah, you can label it too. And this article that I read mentioned that there are a lot of people just buying the silver bullets, the blanks.
Right.
I also read a crazy stat that Budweiser moves 1.5 million cans a month.
Wow.
And I don't know if that's just for Budweiser or their other brands
like Anheuser-Busch.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So if you're a can producer, obviously it's a volume business, right? You don't discount it,
right?
Because you got nothing else to do. You discount it because you're making lots of money You're making a high volume product. So if you're like making cans for Anheuser-Busch or Bud Light, and you're like feeding right into a rail car one after the other, that's a lot of volume, and you're going to cater to those guys. Then you go and look and say, we got time for anybody else? Like, yeah, we do if they have like 500,000 cans.
Right. Sure.
And pretty soon the guy that's got 150,000 is going like,
he can't even make the minimum anymore.
Not even on his schedule yet. He's just waiting for a slot.
Yeah, and it said it can take up to 3 months. Yeah, even longer.
Yeah, which makes it hard on the brewer because you buy the cans and it's already printed for one specific style of beer.
Yeah.
And so you're locked in. You have those cans whether or not you make that beer or not.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So it's storage issues.
Yeah. Weird. Shit's weird, man.
Business.
Beer news brought to you by Beer Law Center.
That Ball, who make another paper, they make cans. Had no change in philosophy or anything at all. Everything's the same as before.
Kosher there. Okay. Well, so maybe they'll provide a little bit of relief for that.
Maybe they'll but who knows? They may change their mind too.
Yeah. Well, I would imagine. I mean, Ball is pretty big, so I wonder if they had higher minimums and maybe Crown had lower, and then they're just kind of like, well, look, we need to start jacking up our minimums here a little bit too.
Maybe they got the systems in place where it doesn't matter to them. They just change over really quick or whatever the economics are running long runs.
Yeah.
Maybe they found a way to get around that.
Maybe. It's possible. Before we go any further, though, we should really talk about the AHA. I mean, really, right?
It's been too long.
It has been too long. We mentioned them in feedback for a little bit. But for nearly 40 years, the AHA has been fighting for your rights to homebrew, to drink some beers, and, kind of hang out, man. So head on over to homebrewersassociation.org. Learn more about what they're doing over there at the American Homebrew Association. You get Zymergy magazine, not only in print, but as Stacey likes to tout, you can also get it online. You get that digital copy.
Look at it while you're driving. I mean, while you're out in the country.
While you're waiting at the stoplight. You got the Zymergy app, and they have a forum and the whole thing. The whole thing is awesome, man. So check them out, homebrewassociation.org. Or if you don't want to learn anything about it and you just want to become a member because it's like $40 or whatever, you can do that through our website, man. And that helps us out, too. Yeah. See, it's a win-win for you guys.
We're all winning.
All right, so we did beer news. Okay, the last thing we're going to do... Wait, hold on. I did the AHA. I'm going to go through my stupid notes here. We got the Twitter game.
Yeah. Still have the Twitter game.
Still have... And then we're going to leave. That's it. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of a short show, man.
Oh, wow.
And, because why not?
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Although, I don't have a session outro... so I will play the...
can't end?
I don't know what I'll play.
Bevo could sing something.
Good King Wenzel.
Yeah,
or Whistle, whatever.
Bev, sing Good King Wenzel, please.
It was Wentel.
Wentel. Sorry. Good King
I don't
Wentel.
actually know the... I just...
Next time she'll get it
right. Isn't that Greensleeves? Isn't that the tune?
No.
No, it's different.
No.
That's the... This is
what?
I only know the Christian version. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a Christian version.
It's a whole thing.
It sounds like a whole thing.
Well, circumcision. It's just the words. You don't want to hear about it.
Okay, so Twitter game, and I know last week we said that we would pick a winner for the Labruski Cruise. That hasn't happened yet, so don't think that by playing this Twitter game that you have been entered to win the Labruski thing, because that didn't happen.
Because you haven't.
Nothing good will happen from winning this
right,
Twitter
you
game.
get something. Bev, what do we send people? I don't even know.
Oh, yeah, what is
for
it?
Twitter games?
Yeah.
Usually a T-shirt.
Okay.
Or something.
Or something.
It's something from the store.
Oh, okay, cool.
At my discretion.
I thought it was like the hair from your hairbrush or something. When you clean your hairbrush out,
a box full of shredded paper from the paper shredder.
Maybe.
You tell them that's something else.
Do you tell them it's something else?
Other hair?
Oh no, I don't tell them anything. No. Oh, hair down there. Yeah, right. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. I'm on you, Tasty. Nice. Don't worry about it. So the Twitter game was...
Shut up, Warren.
What did Justin give the Brewcasters for Christmas before leaving on Christmas vacation? I mean, he's sick, so let's not, whatever. But
he's sick in Hawaii.
He's fine. Okay, so Bev collated all these. So if they're terrible... Oh, yeah, if we have Drunk of the Week, call in 888-401-2337. But, I may not take it. The tweet of Joe says, Justin left you a gift so sensual you can't even mention it on the air.
All right.
Okay. Our good friend who ate all the pies says nothing. Isn't permanent responsibility for carrying the Brewing Network enough? So I imagine
he gave us the torch.
He passed the torch. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write pies, and then that's gonna make me hungry for pies.
Pie does sound good.
Ooh, I bought toast. I bought strudel at the grocery store yesterday.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That's not pie, though.
Doesn't matter.
Strudel and coffee.
Giles Hash says a Monday without the session. Well, clearly not, Giles. He did not give us that. No. Although he could have. But I was like, don't even worry about this, dude. I got it. That one guy writes, nothing. He's already spent most of his money on the RV. That was pretty funny. John Agee says, Justin's Christmas gift was life travel insurance policies for everyone for the next trip in the BN Army RV. Payable to Justin. Assuming he survives. Is that why he drives with the crash helmet now?
Yeah, he's got that cocoon too, that thing. Yeah.
Huh. I thought that was
extra
just
airbags.
Never mind.
Keith Allen says, apparently he left you some shitty music to play during the breaks.
That one made me laugh out loud.
That's pretty good. The Robo Pope. I've never heard of half of these people. It says chocolate-covered macadamia nuts.
It's like the worst gift.
Okay. It pretty much is. And then Catfish says, a nice warm glass of shut the fuck up, Beardy. Well,
who doesn't like that?
To be honest with you, the other one I really liked was pies.
Which one?
No, nothing isn't permanent responsibility for carrying the Brewing Network enough.
I thought shitty music on the breaks was good.
Okay, so we'll go Keith as well. Anybody else want to put something in? Okay, great. So, raise your hand if who ate all the pies with nothing isn't permanent responsibility for carrying the Brewing Network enough. I should probably look around. Okay, and then Keith Allen, apparently he left you some shitty music to play during the breaks. Okay, we have a tie. Bev, you have your right to exercise your second vote. So Keith Allen wins. There you go, buddy. We'll give you something from the store, apparently.
Insulting our music.
Yeah.
Yay.
Insulting our...
We just got feedback saying how good our music was, though, a couple weeks ago.
That's true.
This goes to show you.
Huh.
Whoever's in charge. Play some terrible music.
On line one, we have State Road 1 Brewer. This fool drunk.
Okay.
This boy is drunk.
State Road.
Oh, he's from Indiana.
Indiana, what's up, buddy? My hand. I hear you had a couple beers to drink.
Take a couple deep breaths.
I think you took a shot, too, didn't you?
Nope, it's beer.
Oh, no, that wasn't you. Ooh, somebody else was drunk. Damn.
Nope, beer. Well, when did you start drinking? I don't even really care about what you had. When did you start, my friend?
Oh!
Just before the show.
What just happened?
Winner.
You just puked, didn't you?
Oh. Yep.
Oh.
Where are you? Where did you puke?
Where did that?
Oh, there it is again.
This is my third time.
Get it all out, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on Bevo at the Brewing Network.
Are you standing in the kitchen? Where are you?
Nope.
Are you gonna?
I lost my sandal. Sorry.
You're puking that hard. You lost your sandal.
Or did you eat your sandal before?
I should have.
You should have eaten my sandal.
I fell asleep in the garage waiting, and you guys came on just in time for that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So, okay, do me a favor. Before you puke again, let me know so I can turn everyone's mic off, and you can have the floor, if you so to speak.
Fucking handy.
No.
It's like I'm waiting for the room to stop spinning, dude. I don't even know.
No, that's number 3. I think I'm okay for right now.
You think you're good?
Do your thing, JP.
Okay.
I'm good for 30 seconds, like always.
Okay. All right. Man after my own heart. So, how long have you been drinking, man? What's going
on? What time did the show start?
6, 10.
3 hours ago.
Like, okay, 5, 10 maybe.
Okay, so you've been drinking for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and then you've puked 3 times already. What are you cramming down your face, dude? What are you drinking?
Some homebrew Oktoberfest and a dragon's milk.
Oh, is that a big beer? I don't even know. What ABV is your Oktoberfest?
I don't know.
I don't think Dragon's Milk is one of those beers that you want to be pounding.
What is it? Is it a commercial brewery?
I think it's a big Imperial Stout.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
You got it.
Stay one.
Hey,
what the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know.
So
What are you running from, buddy? What's wrong in your life?
The wife.
SR1 Brewer, he was the person going for Drunk of the Week with the two girls who called for the game.
Oh, yeah.
So they're
Abby
still
and,
around, and they can attest to what kind of hot messness is happening.
Hot messness?
Hot messness. Not hotness. Hot messness.
But did they just lock you in the garage so you could throw up all by yourself?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
But my wife's standing next to me if you want to talk to her.
Yeah, put her on the phone, man.
Okay. All right, 1 second.
Wipe off the mouthpiece.
You must not have been married very long.
Part of me wishes he just threw the phone against the wall and passed out. Hi, hang on.
She's right here.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Abby.
Hi, Abby. This is Jason again. We talked to you earlier,
Hi.
right?
Oh, hi, Jason. Yeah. Christmas caroling. Mm-hmm.
So, your husband, huh?
Yeah, how about that?
Pretty proud of him, I bet, huh?
Yeah, where'd you find this mook?
Oh, yeah. High school.
Like
That's where all the good guys are.
But like a while ago, not like this afternoon, right?
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, a while ago.
Okay. Does this happen a lot? Does he go to the garage and puke? No, he's super stoked for Monday night or whatever?
He is, yeah. He's off work tomorrow and thought he would take full advantage of it.
Hell yeah.
Go for the gusto.
Okay.
And the Christmas carols got him in the mood.
So where did he throw up? He wouldn't give us the answer to that. Or did you know he threw up? Is that a secret? Am I getting it right?
I did not. His brother texted our sister-in-law who's inside with us and said, did he just puke for real? So I came out to the garage to see what was happening. I'm currently outside.
Okay.
He puked outside.
He puked outside? Well, that's good. At least he knows his boundaries, right?
He says, I haven't found it anywhere in the garage, but he said outside.
He's like a cat, where they know where they're supposed to do the bad things, right?
Is there snow to cover it up?
For sure.
Or is it just in the yard?
No, there's no snow. It's been raining and warm.
Let the dog out there. It'll take
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't want two messes to clean up.
No, please don't. So what's he doing right now? Is he, did he go pass out?
His eyes are closed, and he's leaning up against the fridge.
Yeah, that's what
he's standing up right now.
That's what I thought.
He just wants the spinning to stop.
Make sure that fridge doesn't move.
He's like, just stop spinning.
That's kind of. I was hoping you would say that because very clearly in my mind, either he would be has a hoodie on and slumped over in the corner, or one of those I'm standing up like with a half smile and my eyes closed because I'm passed out, but I don't know it yet.
Yep, that's absolutely what's happening right now.
If you puke 3 times after 3 hours of drinking, that's just what happens. You have two.
Yeah.
You have two outcomes to that.
Went in pretty hard.
Right. It sounds like it. Well, Abby, thank you for putting up with him and putting up with us. And
No, you're welcome.
You want to kick him in the balls and give him the phone again?
Sure. Here you go.
All right. She's not going to kick him in the balls.
I'm waiting.
Hey, guys.
Hey, I do recognize.
How are your balls?
Okay.
You sound as disappointed as Abby is about him, I'm sure. Wow, it's like I'm talking about Bev's daughter right now. It's weird.
Yeah,
real
that's
weird.
All right, bro. Well, you are the winner of Drunk of the Week for sure.
Did it?
Yeah. You.
Last one of the year.
Do we have medals or no?
We do not
Wait, no,
have any
don't
more
fuck
medals.
with me with that. No, Steve-O, no.
Whoa, he's sobering up real quick.
Getting surly. I'll tell you what. If Bev can't find one, I'll give you mine because you earned it.
I won.
Abby's so proud of you.
I thought he was puking again.
No.
You just burping?
I think third time was a charm. I'm good.
Did you find your sandal?
What?
Did you find your sandal?
I did.
I don't own sandals, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. I own sandals in my life.
All right, State Brewer. Thanks for calling, man, and thanks for puking on the air. It was amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
JC, good talking to you.
You too, man. I'll put you on hold, maybe, and then Bev will talk to you. Hang on a second.
All right.
I do this, and I do this. Right? No, wait, hold on. Okay, here we go.
You did it. You did the
I did it. Okay. So who won? Keith, right? Keith won in the Twitter game?
Yes.
All right, Keith, go ahead and contact Bev at beevo@thebrewingnetwork.com. You guys know about Beersmith, right? I haven't talked about Beersmith yet today, and I have to do that mainly because they're an awesome sponsor, but also because I want you guys to know about it. Go to beersmith.com. You get a 21-day free trial. We all pretty much use Beersmith. I love Beersmith. I would bet it's the most popular, the most widely used home brewing software around,
most
right?
Advanced, most supported, most sophisticated, yes.
It's robust and is supported. There was another one that was out several years ago, but the guy just kind of abandoned the project. But Brad at Beersmith is like, that's not going to be me.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
Things change in beer, he'll adjust his stuff to change.
Yeah. And I like that because I know some of these programs you can add your own stuff in, but I fucking hate doing that because I'm stupid. Yeah. There's nitrogen level. You don't
have time for that.
I don't even add.
What is nitrogen? I don't even think it's real.
It's a thing. It's in the new Star Wars character.
Oh,
yeah, nitrogen.
Way to spoil it.
Oh shit!
We've made it this whole show.
Damn it!
And minutes to go.
Well, look, nitrogen has a kid called Oxy, and it's a whole thing. It makes breathing really easy. Anyway, whatever. Okay, I did that. We have other shows at the Brewing Network. I don't really care. You all know about it because you fucking listen to the show, right?
Well,
is that it, Tasty? What's going on? Anything else?
That's it.
All right. That's it. All right, we're going to let Steel Panther play you guys out, and you know what? I just want to say, thanks for sticking with this weird show. I know it's a very, short show, and we didn't really have anything planned, but I thought it was really important for us to do this show. It's our last closeout show of the year, and I just really want to say from the bottom of our heart here at the BN, thanks for sticking with us this past year, and we got some good shit coming in 2016, and it's been a lot of fun, man. It's mainly because of our listeners. Mainly, and Bevo's, tight shirts, but mainly our listeners. So
tight shirts.
Yeah. So thanks again, guys, for listening. And
happy holidays.
We'll see you around. Happy holidays, man. Merry Christmas. Here's a little Steel Panther, the stocking song. Cheers, everyone.
So you say you like candy canes, all the ladies do. Candy canes were meant for sucking, so don't you think about trying to chew. How about a little eggnog? I got a homemade recipe. You're gonna get love drunk on my eggnog, even though it's alcohol free. Yeah, I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up nice and tight. Gonna feel so good when I slide my gifts into it tonight. I'm gonna stuff your stocking this year. Gonna fill it up with all I got. Knickknacks and candies gonna hit your stocking G-spot. I know you like your toys, girl. I got toys to fulfill your needs. The kind that only use double E batteries, run at variable speeds. Gonna stuff her with an iPhone. All I ask is some tit for tat. If you could memorize a Kama Sutra,